Yo! What's up, everybody? Long time no see, I think. Has it been a while? It's been since Thursday. Was I here Thursday? I don't remember. But it's been a while. Hey, everybody, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you being here. If it's your first time here, my name is Skanzi. I also go by Big C. I go by Christopher. I go by Hey Dummy. You know, there's a lot of different names that I go by, but thanks for being here. Oh, hey, there's the subscribe thing right there. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're not here. And I'm not here alone tonight because Brian's here, and I think I've got his mic set up so that he's unmuted. B, what's up, my boy?
Good afternoon, Guy Fieri. How you doing, brother?
That's right. If it is your first time here, then you don't see anything different. But if it's not your first time here, then you notice that hair color is a little bit different. Also, we are running, and this I was going to set this up. It's been a very hectic couple minutes, like half hour before stream, because I had so much stuff that I was trying to get done, and I'm running around in circles, and yeah, but we're streaming in 1080p instead of 1440p, so we're gonna give this a shot. We're gonna see how this works out. This makes old man Wiggum very happy. So we should have a much smaller delay between when we say something to when you can chat back to us, hopefully.
And maybe it won't make my internet die, but I make no promises.
Yeah, I don't, yeah, who knows? All right, I need to shut that timer off. Done, okay. So anybody that's out there, give me a holler, let me know. I can look on this thing and see what this says. Still looks like there's a pretty decent delay there. Not too bad though. Wig says things look good, so that's good. Thank you for that. I do have this turned on to ultra low latency, I believe, so higher than the recommended. Oh, it's yelling at me or something. What's it saying? Oh, my bit rate's too high. I'm pushing too much stuff to it. And because of that, I'm thinking that it might have turned off the ultra low latency. So that could be the issue. Here's looking good. Thank you, Emily. I appreciate that. I don't think I can change my... I don't think I can change my bitrate midstream, but let's take a look. Let's see. Output. Bitrate. Ooh, I can. It looks like. So let's make this 5,000. Apply. All right. So that should change things a little bit. It looks okay on my screen here. Doesn't look like it changed anything. I saw your test, Wigs, but I didn't see it in time to do anything with it. Stream's current bitrate is still higher. It's still not happy with it. Like, what do you want me to do, YouTube? Calm down, man. I told it to go to 4,500.
Your equipment's too good, man. You gotta start, streaming from a Surface Pro or something.
Oh wait, I did put it at 5,000. That's my bad. All right, we turned it back down. Let's see what it says now. It says my bitrate right now is at 4692. So it's just above what YouTube wants. So let's see if it yells at me. It looks like it's not yelling right now. I don't know if this is going to update in the moment though. I might have to restart stream. So we might have to test that tomorrow. But old man Wiggum, are you ready for the test? Are you ready? I'm just looking at my stream thing here. And I still think there's about a 5-second delay there or so. But anybody who's listening, I'm gonna give you the countdown from 3. And when I get to 1, I want you to send me a message in chat, all right? Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Send a message. I should have a timer up so I can see how long it is. Of course, this is dependent on there actually being people in chat. All right, so there's still a little bit of a delay, but it's not too bad. It's under 10 seconds. It was like 5 to 6 seconds, give or take. And that may get better the next time that I restart the stream. What does stream look like quality wise? Looks like it's still fine. Is this still showing that it's running 1440 though? That's the question. This is by the way, this is tech support with Sconzi right here. No, it says it's running 1080p, so that's what it should be.
I mean, the 10-second delay is really just the dump button, right? So when we decide to get mad about something, we could bleep it, but we don't because, well, we just don't give a shit.
Yeah, pretty much. All right. I think we're good. Keep me updated on how that's working. I'm going to turn you, I'm not going to turn you down. I'm going to turn you off. Let me know how that's working. If we run into any issues on that, this is obviously the part of the stream where, you know, we do our most back and forth. So hopefully things are a little bit better. Hopefully things look good. I went through and changed all of the overlay stuff over the weekend, which was kind of a pain in the ass, but I think we're good to go. So with that, B, are you ready to kick off this week's podcast?
Sure am.
All right. So I do have a really good joke to kick us off. I laughed out loud when I read it. So I enjoyed it at least. We're going to use this sound right here. Remember to start recording. Have I been using the, no, I need to record it. All right. Thanks for the reminder. Start recording.
Yeah, we got to switch the screen over too, unless people don't want to see me, which that's fine. You know,
well, I was going to get there. Calm down, B. Jeez.
Hello, everyone.
All right. So there's B. We got our stuff. And we got our music. All right, B. Let's do this. You ready? This is 56, right? Yes. Okay. Wait, let me load this joke up on the thing. Can I do that? No, I'll just look at it on my phone. I don't care. All right. Here we go, everybody. Hello and welcome to We Random episode 56. We're recording this on Monday, November 2nd, 2021. This is a crazy, weird podcast where we cover all kinds of topics and weird stuff, and B's going to tell you a little bit more about that. But first, B, I was talking to a farmer recently and had a very unsuccessful harvest. And he decided he was going to try a career in music. And I was like, well, why the hell are you going to go into music? You're a farmer. And he's like, I got all these sick beats. Sick beats? No. We'll be back in a minute.
Almost Qualified Productions.
Let's get crazy!
Experts don't have this much fun.
Welcome to We Random, episode 56 on Tuesday.
Thanks, B.
It's me, I'm Brian. As Christopher, living in Monday, we are now a time-traveling podcast, and we're going to bring you information from the DeLorean about lots of topics that we've put on our Wheel of Doom. When that wheel spins, we open our mouths, and things fall out of our mouth holes. So that's basically what that podcast is going to be about today. Have I covered it sufficiently, Christopher?
It's good for me, and thank you for covering my blemish that chat was... very happy to tell me I was wrong about.
You know, that's kind of the society that we live in, right?
I guess so. Like that's what this whole podcast is about too. So.
You know, maybe. So, do you have any wonderful words of wisdom or artifacts of hope for our loyal listeners and viewers before we jump into our Wheel of Doom today?
You know, we made it through Halloween without, you know, anything too crazy happening. So. My house didn't get egged, so that's a thumbs up.
Did houses in your neighborhood get egged?
I don't think so. Not that I know of.
Okay.
I haven't checked the Nextdoor app yet.
I mean, you know, there's a lot of things going on that Nextdoor app, but we don't need to talk about that because we have our own drama right here on this wheel.
We do, and I'm spinning it.
Yeah.
It's not Monday, but we do need to talk about Kellogg's. What's
Kellogg's? So, we're talking about Pop-Tarts, Christopher. Do you like Pop-Tarts?
You know, I can't say that I don't like Pop-Tarts.
Well, Kellogg's may be in a jam after a class action lawsuit was filed based on the alleged lack of strawberries in the company's frosted strawberry flavored Pop
Those are
Tarts.
my favorite Pop Tarts too.
Wow. Apparently, I
We can't
leave
talk.
talking for two
Yeah.
weeks and I can't talk anymore. So, lawsuit filed in Illinois by a woman named Anita Harris. In the complaint, Harris claims that the Kellogg's company leaders give consumers the impression that the fruit filling contains a greater relative and absolute amount of strawberries than it actually does. Harris argued that the pastries contain a significant amount of non strawberry fruit such as pears and apples, which only shows up on the ingredient list. There's also a claim that the company uses an artificial color dye called Red 40 to make the food appear as though it has more strawberries, which it does not. So, Christopher, do you care if your strawberry Pop Tart isn't really made of strawberries?
You know, I think the fact that somebody is upset that their mass produced, highly processed breakfast item with an ingredient list as long as my arm is not natural. Like what? Like of course it's not what it's not like handmade pastry with mashed up strawberries in it. Like give me a fucking break, right? Now to a point I kind of get it. Like if I have an issue with like an allergy type of situation, I can kind of get that. But if you've got an allergy, I sure as hell hope you're not just looking at the pack and you're saying, "Oh, look, it says strawberry." And I'm not allergic to strawberries. I'm only deathly allergic to apricots. Like you have to look at the fucking label, right, to see if there might be some apricots in there or whatever it is you're allergic to. So I don't know. To me, this kind of comes across as another waste of taxpayer dollars to kind of try to do this trial. Now, I mean, I understand we want, truth in advertising and truth in food labels and all of that. That's all super, super important, but this just seems a little bit crazy to me.
I mean, it's interesting, right? Like, and this isn't a topic on our wheel, but this kind of reminded me of that streamer story that you shared with me, like the whole like blue light
Yeah.
skincare thing, and like people got all mad about that, and like there are people who are like all mad about this, and I'm like, I mean, in theory, like yes, like you said, we want truth in advertising. There's some pieces to this where like yeah, that's right. Like you have things that are all like marketed as strawberry this, grape
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
You know what it all is? It's gelatin,
Well,
right?
well,
Like it's
and they're talking about food coloring. Like everything that you get from the store has food coloring in it. Like every single thing. So get out of here. I do think that both Emily and Old Man Wiggum's comments deserve sharing on the stream here. So Emily was very clear when she eats Pop Tarts. She's not eating it for the fruit content or nutritional value. She just needs the frosting, which I completely get. And Old Man Wiggum said, I want to be very clear here. This is the first I have ever heard of there being real fruit in Pop Tarts at all. And I think, that's a very good point, too. So I think we're done with the old Pop Tarts, and I'm spinning the wheel. They are kind of delicious, though. And strawberry are my favorite Pop Tarts.
I mean, they are pretty delicious, though.
Yeah, so we're, Facebook, don't call me Facebook.
Oh,
And I hope you read this one in advance because there's a lot of stuff that I put in the notes, and if you want, I can try to summarize it if it's easier. I'm up to
So the TLDR is that Facebook is a giant cesspool who drives their marketing based on trying to be divisive. Period. That is what I gained from this entire story. I don't know how accurate that is, but basically what we're talking about here is there's been a lot that's come out about Facebook over the past months and days and even years, right? There was recently a person who was like the Facebook leaker or whatever they called her, where she had all this information about Facebook that she shared through the media. And then there were these other algorithms that came out which showed like, all right, this person created a random Facebook account where they called themselves a conservative. And then within like 3 days, they were getting pushed like QAnon groups and like all all of these other like very like fringe things based on the algorithms that Facebook uses. So like my understanding of this, and you can definitely give me your perspective, but this is kind of validating things that at least I've already assumed, which is that Facebook is like, here, we'd like to make money. And we're going to make money by riling people up and getting them upset and getting them to use our platform to complain about whatever they want to complain about.
Yeah, and to be fair, as much as I hate Facebook, this isn't just a Facebook thing. YouTube does this too. Like it's the way that I kind of look at it is they kind of nudge you along, right? So if you say, "Hey, I'm interested in snakes," then they're going to say, "Hey, if you like snakes, you're really going to like this one about aggressive snakes. And if you like aggressive snakes, you're really going to like this video about snakes and eating creatures. And hey, then you're really going to like the one about snakes eating big creatures, and then snakes eating people, and then, you know, and all of a sudden now you're watching some crazy video about people killing each other or something." Like they just kind of nudge you forward to the more controversial and aggressive types of things because it gets people's interest, and they kind of they buy into that, whether it's because they're angry or because they want to disprove it or whatever the case may be. So the example that Brian mentioned is, you know, they just created I'm a right wing, I'm a conservative woman, and then within a couple days they're you know, shoving QAnon stuff down her throat. They just nudge you that way, and the reason they do that is because they want to keep you on their platform as long as possible. They never want you to leave. That's why if you're someone who goes through Facebook, you used to be able to list your news feed in chronological order. Whatever the last post was by anybody that I know, that's the one that's going to show up on top. And they buried it to the point where you can't really turn it on anymore. And if you do, they just switch it off on you because they want to pick what they want to show you, because they want you, they have enough data to know what's going to keep you there the longest. I personally use an app called Friendly. I don't even use the actual Facebook app. Friendly actually shows you the an app version of the Facebook webpage, and it is in chronological order. So fuck Facebook. I'm not dealing with your crap. And for the time being, and then eventually I'm just going to get rid of Facebook anyway. But some of the other stuff that's listed here, and this is an NBC News article, just so you're aware of, one of them is NBC News. The other one is an independent news group called popular.info, which has a lot of really good stuff. But some of the other stuff that it lists is Facebook tends to favor some right-wing politicians. Now, to be fair, this political popular.info comes across to me as a little bit more on the left-wing side of things. So take that with a grain of salt. Zuckerberg's testimony to Congress doesn't seem to align with what his company's actual research is. So he's basically just lying up there. Facebook is used for human trafficking because everybody loves some human trafficking every now and then. This is the one that really bothered me. And I don't know how much validity there is behind this, but apparently ahead of the 2020 US election, Facebook built a voting information center, it's quoted, to promote factual information about how to register to vote, sign up to be a poll worker. You know, basically, this is how you can get involved. We want to help you get involved. And because so many people in this country speak Spanish, they were going to also present that in Spanish. And Zuckerberg resisted that, saying it was not, quote, politically neutral, unquote, or it could make the company appear partisan, according to people familiar with the project, blah, 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 blah. So basically, he's saying that if we put it out there in Spanish, we are giving an unfair advantage to the left, because apparently more people who speak Spanish are going to vote that way, which they may. It seems that's probably accurate. But instead, by not doing that, what you're doing is you are purposely alienating people, which then is swinging things another direction, right? So it's just, again, we're beating a dead horse, because this is all the same kind of crap that we hear about Facebook constantly. I mean, they actually went so far as to change their name, and they may claim it's because they want to be the metaverse people. No, 90% of it is because their name is fucking toxic at this point. So point is, everybody should get off Facebook. That's it. How's that be?
I was gonna say, what are we gonna do about it, right? Like that's the whole thing. Like we know that this is a cesspool, so what are we gonna do about it?
And that's the hard part. Like I've been saying I want to get off Facebook for years, and I'm still there. You know, in part this week, cheap plug, we're going to do an extra live 24-hour stream starting Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Time. I'm using
hour if you guys donate. Let's go.
That's right, 25 hours if we get the donations up. Hopefully Wiggs can put that link in the chat there for you guys. But there's things like that. I'm using Facebook to help funnel people towards Extra Life because I've got a base of people on there. And so Facebook is used for that. Right now, there's still a group chat that my family uses to stay in touch with people. I tried to move them all over to Signal. Everybody moved except my parents because they're my parents. So these are the things that they're hard to let go of. And I love Facebook just because it allows me to be in people's lives without being in people's lives. Like Brian and I talk constantly, but 99% of the people that I follow on Facebook, I don't talk to hardly ever. And so the way that I keep in touch with these individuals is I see their posts once a week or something that says, hey, kid lost a tooth. All right, good job, kid. Whatever the case may be. And it's kind of hard to let go of that. So, even I haven't gotten rid of Facebook just yet, but God knows we need to. I'm getting off my, not the dead horse. I'm getting off my, the thing, whatever that is, my pedestal.
Soapbox.
Soapbox, thank you.
Yeah, I agree with you. Like, that's the whole thing. Like, I always think about it as like, as much as we don't like it, like, we're still on there, like, looking at stuff and, this brew pub posted a photo and blah, 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 blah,
Yeah.
and like all that good stuff. So,
That's why, small step is I'm moving away from Messenger. I'm pushing everyone elsewhere, and I'm using that app so they're not getting ad revenue, and they're not pushing me in the direction they want to. So at least it's a small step in the right direction. All right, let's spin it and let's get rid of Facebook. Facebook is dead forever. And instead, we're going to talk about Old Man Wiggum's favorite football player.
I honestly kind of wanted this to be Truth Social, but it's not.
Social.
So, could the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have compelled the return of Tom Brady's 600th touchdown ball? So a few weeks ago, quarterback and apparently ageless wonder Tom Brady threw his 600th career touchdown pass. Wide receiver Mike Evans of the Duck Hands phylum decided that he was going to hand that ball to a fan in the stands. Now, the organization was able to convince the fan to give the ball back, and in return, Tom Brady has agreed to help the fan out, giving him some stuff and even offering to get him 1 Bitcoin. Now, the internet was ablaze saying, I wouldn't have given back that ball. That ball's mine. So the question for you here, Mr. Christopher, would you have given back the ball? And if so, what would it have taken for you to give it back?
Well, first of all, I don't give two shits about Tom Brady, if we're being honest. More on that later. But, I've seen a lot of this go back and forth over the course of the last couple weeks. And my initial thought is, and not even my initial thought, my thought right now is probably the appropriate thing to do is to give the ball, right? For Tom Brady to have that ball. That's the appropriate thing. That said, if I'm holding $500,000 in my hand, am I going to give it away for a couple signed fucking autographs on a jersey and maybe a football ticket or two? It's awful hard to do that. I mean, the guy who handed it over apparently is okay with that. Would I feel differently if it was an Aaron Rodgers, 600 touchdown ball? Maybe. But I don't know. That's a lot of money, man. Like that pays off my house and my car and my student loans. Like I'm zero debt at that point. That is absolutely life-changing. Like if I was having that conversation, I think I'm tempted to say that the conversation would be, hey, this is how much money it's going to take to get this ball. Like part of me is thinking that because that's life-changing. That is absolutely life-changing.
I think about this like if you found somebody's wallet, right? Okay, so you're walking down the street and you found somebody's wallet and it has this money in it. How would you feel like taking that money out of the wallet instead of giving it back to the person, right? Like that's kind of the way that I think about it. Like to me, that ball is going to mean so much more to Tom Brady than it's going to mean to me. Also, I think about it in the sense of kind of like doing that good deed, right? Like do the good deed. And the nice part about that is then like you're hopefully going to generate that good publicity like hey like they did a really nice thing and now these people are going to give this person things and like they'll still get some of the payoff. Will they get the full payoff? Maybe they will, maybe they won't, right? It's really that gamble because like you said, if collector is going to pay $500,000 or whatever for that ball, like sure, now you have $500,000, which turns into $200,000 once the IRS is done with you,
Sure.
and
Still,
now
that's still a
everybody
lot
thinks that
more
you're a
than a
jerk.
signed jersey.
But I don't know. Like I guess for me, like I'd give it back because that puts me in the right, and that has me setting a good example and things like that.
I
But
don't know that I'd say that it puts you in the right though. They
but
gave
what I'm
him
saying
that. He was given that ball. Like
Right,
they
but like
gave
what I'm
that to him. It's not the same as someone dropping their wallet. It's someone gave him that ball. That was his ball at that point. Like, did Mike Evans screw the fuck up? Yeah, he did. He shouldn't have given
Okay.
that ball away. But that ball
Okay,
was
let me
given to
give you-
him. It's
Let
his
me
ball.
give you a different example. Let me give you a different example. You're at the store and you give the cashier a wrong amount of money, right? Like that. Is it okay for that cashier to pocket that $100 that you gave them that was the wrong amount of money for your transaction?
I don't know if that's a fair analogy either.
I mean, it is though, right? Because somebody made a mistake and gave you something. And then you have the option to decide if you want to give it back or not.
I think
is fine.
how many of 600 touchdown balls did Tom Brady keep?
I don't like Tom Brady
like
that much
like
to know,
two or three
right?
or something. Like he almost never keeps the ball. So, the fact like if somebody had said something to him ahead of time, yo, don't give up this ball. Like I don't know. I just the ball was his. They gave it to him. Was it not the greatest thing to do? I would agree. Did he know that Tom Brady wanted to keep that ball? Maybe, maybe not. It sounds like everything kind of came to a head after the fact. I don't know. I struggle with that. It's my morally, I would say, yeah, I give the guy the ball and let him do his thing. But on the flip side, I completely understand where people are coming from saying that's like giving up a lottery ticket.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not telling those people that they're wrong or that they're bad. I'm just saying for me, like this is what I would do for me.
Yeah. I'd probably do the same thing. And then I'd hate myself. I'm spinning the wheel. Fucking Tom Brady. B, let's talk about Marty.
Oh boy. So we are going to take that DeLorean that we have and we are going to use it to talk about former Packer Martellus Bennett. So you may not remember Martellus Bennett because he was a Packer for approximately, 6 weeks or whatever.
If that.
But he says that he received death threats and other hateful messages from Green Bay Packers fans after protesting the national anthem in 2017, something that he claims was tied to his release from the team. Bennett was released in November of 2017 for failure to disclose a physical condition, but claims that that was the team's loophole to get rid of him. He says that the Packers head of security even told him, quote, Wisconsin isn't the place for protesting, and offered him alternative ways to protest, claiming that his choice to protest is what is going to lead to him being released. So, this is a situation where I say, why not both? And I say that because did he get released because he failed to disclose this thing? Probably. Is Wisconsin a place where protesting is looked down upon? Absolutely. Have you seen this fucking state? I mean, like, have you seen Ron Johnson and all these other dudes? Like Ron Johnson somehow has me on his email list, and I get an email like 3 times a month. This is the biggest catastrophe ever, and it's like because Joe Biden fell asleep at a conference.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
anyway, so I say why not both? What do you say, Christopher?
Well, my first question is, why is this coming up 7 years after the fact? Like, why didn't this happen? Why didn't you talk about this when it happened? Like that's weird to me. Would I be surprised if that was the case? Absolutely not. Let's be honest. The NFL itself was against people protesting and taking a knee. Every team was against people protesting and taking a knee. Hell, half the players were against it. Even black players, even players who believed in this. When the Packers decided to finally do their statement, what did they do? They didn't kneel down as a team. They stood and held hands. Like, even when everybody admitted that this is the right thing to do, they still wouldn't do it because they were afraid of the ramifications.
Or they stayed in the locker room.
Or they stayed in the locker. Yeah. So, like, it would not surprise me. Like, I guarantee that there were people throwing a fit about it in this fucking state. This state that is, I'm sorry, but we got the most rednecks north of the Mason-Dixon line. And it's ridiculous, but I guarantee people were throwing a goddamn fit about it. Guaranteed. Again, I think it comes across a little sketchy that it's coming out now. I mean, you could argue that maybe he didn't feel comfortable about saying anything. I don't know. It just seems a little bit off. But especially if you're being cast in the light, which you don't like, which clearly he doesn't, which is you had an injury and you didn't disclose it, so we're getting rid of you. Why not say something? Like, why not say something? I don't know. We all knew something was fishy when it happened to begin with, right? Because the guy just all of a sudden wasn't playing anymore, and then he just got cut. Like, this big free agent signing that we had. So, I don't know. The whole thing just seems kind of weird.
Yeah, I agree. And it's just, it's kind of a example of sports plus like Wisconsin political culture. And like, I don't even want to call it political culture because it's like the literal culture of the state, right? It's like the people who are like, oh, Milwaukee is the big, bad, scary area. Like, you can't go there. And, I don't know. It's just, it is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. The whole thing seems kind of weird to me. Why did he come out with this? Was this just
I don't know.
It's
like,
a Fox News article, first of all. So
it was probably like, here's his way to get people to talk about him and,
get relevant again or something.
Maybe.
Yeah, like, I don't even know why. Oh, he posted a number of tweets. That's what it was. So something caused him to start tweeting about it for some reason. I don't know. Whatever. We're moving on, just like the Packers moved on. See you later, Marty. What the hell is Truth Social? You mentioned this earlier. I don't even know what the hell it is. Did I read about this?
Truth Social is where all of your friends and family will go from Facebook. And that is because friend of the show, our favorite person, Donald Trump, is back with an upcoming social media platform called Truth Social. Expected to roll out in February of 2022, Truth Social was created to, quote, stand up to the tyranny of big tech. Despite advertising itself as a platform that will give a voice to all, according to a press release, Truth Social's terms of service state that users may not, quote, disparage, tarnish, or otherwise harm, in our opinion, us and or the site. So, in other words, user who criticizes Trump or this site can be kicked off of the platform. So, you know how Facebook is kicking off all the like people who were saying bad things? This is where they'll go.
Yeah.
And then they won't get kicked off because they won't say bad things.
Right. As long as you're speaking the Donald Trump truth, then you're fine. Like,
right.
Talk about an echo chamber. Like, we all live in an echo chamber to some degree. This motherfucker's building his own echo chamber. Like, come on, man.
I mean, this is the thing, though, right? Like, we live in a society people want to be surrounded by people that are like-minded by them, where they're not exposed to
Yeah,
other opinions and other trains of thoughts and other things. So like this, again, like you're going to get people who go there because, have you seen Twitter? Who probably try to do this stuff, and then they're going to get kicked off the site, and then they're going to be mad. But the thing says right in the terms and conditions, if you do something to harm this site, we're kicking you off.
that's
Like,
fine. I'm signing up day one. I'm telling you right now. And I'm going to get kicked off day one. And I'm going to wear that shit like a badge of honor. I'm going to print it out. I'm going to put it on a t-shirt. Banned off Truth Social.
nice. I don't know. I don't feel like this is going to be like every other weird social app that's like, farmersonly.com and like all of the like very specific places for like a very specific demographic.
So normally I would agree with you, but let's not forget about the fact that like 10 months ago, these motherfuckers wide open in Facebook and on Twitter, like planned an insurrection or an attempted insurrection in the capital of the United States, for fuck's sake. And now we're going to give them their own private area to go there and to hang out and to talk about all this stuff. And nobody's going to be watching this. And the people who are in charge are the people who are leading this insurrection bullshit, or at least playing a role into it. Like this is nightmare fuel. Like this is insane.
I mean, if you've been watching the kind of updates about the January 6th investigation, like you already can see that it's so deep. Like there's quotes and posts like some of the Senate members are telling these other people, like, you've got guns. Why are you not taking the House back? Like, we need you to use your guns. But of course, we're not using our guns against these people. I wonder why that is.
Well, and nobody's really gotten busted for this. Like a couple of the people that showed up, right? Like a handful of them. It's ridiculous. Like all of this is ridiculous, and I don't see any end to it. I hate to be the pessimistic guy all the time on here, but I guess this is just disgusting. And I'm spinning the wheel because I'm done with it. I'm moving on. Moving on, B, we're going to talk about something better, like how much we get worked to death by our corporate jobs.
So are we talking about the 4-day work week then?
That's what we're talking about, yeah.
All right, so 4-day work week. There's a campaign underway from 4-day work week global to get more companies to sign on to try a 4-day work week. The platform is launching a 6-month coordinated trial starting in April of 2022. There are some cultural headwinds, such as taking pride in working long hours and pressure to be constantly available, that keep many rooted in the traditional 5-day week. Yet, the 4-day work week does help to draw clear boundaries between work and non-work time. Now, typically a 4-day work week looks like starting at 7 a.m. and working until 6 or 7 p.m. with some breaks included. I guess for me, I don't know if you want me to start with my thoughts on this or if you want to start with your thoughts, but I have some...
No, go.
So I feel like I have some contradictory thoughts about this, right? Like, I personally feel like doing those 12-hour days, like, I'm not a morning person. Like, I don't want to be up at 7 a.m., right? Like, doing a 12-hour day where I'm working 7 to 7, especially if I have to commute to my office, that seems honestly like a hellscape to me, as opposed to being able to do a 5-day work week where maybe I can start a little later and end a little later, but like it's more convenient for my life. It's more convenient for my schedule. It's more convenient for me to spread things out across the week. Like I just think about my weeks, like there are multiple days. So right now I'm in the office 2 days a week. Like one of those days is toast because it's all meetings all day for the whole time. And it's like if I had a 4-day work week, I feel like to me that would actually be more stressful than the current 5-day work week.
Yeah, and I think the key takeaway to what you just said is flexibility. That's the biggest thing is just giving people some flexibility. Like there's some jobs where flexibility doesn't necessarily exist, or flexibility has to look differently, right? Like I could probably start working at 9 or 9:30 and maybe just show up for early meet. That's not really true because people are scheduling 8 o'clock meetings all the damn time. But if it wasn't for that, you know, there wouldn't be much of a difference. I could come in at 7, I could come in at 9, and that's fine. Like, I can adjust to that. You know, if you're working at McDonald's, you can't come in, you know, an hour before opening because they're not open. You can't work at that time or whatever. So the flexibility is going to look differently. Maybe the flexibility for the McDonald's individual is, instead of working 5 days a week, we're going to let you work 4 and you work a couple extra hours. Or, you know, maybe we'll let you work 6 hours a day or 6 days a week, because it's more important for you to have time off in the evenings than it is to have the 2 days off every week, whatever the case may be. But it's that flexibility. It's about looking at things from a different perspective. See, we had a topic on here a couple weeks ago that I really, really, really wanted to talk about, and we never got around to it. And I was going to make an extra time podcast about it, and I didn't get a chance. And we're in the middle of what they're calling the it's not recession. What is it? Resignation, the Great Resignation, right? Whereas a bunch of people are just resigning their jobs. And I think that there's a thread that I read on Twitter, and I don't know how much credence I want to give to it, but I think it probably had some pieces of truth to it, which is, we just spent a year-ish or so, give or take, where we were locked inside of our houses. Basically, we couldn't be out socializing. We were forced to go to work. Some people, I say we, I wasn't. I mean, I worked, but I worked remotely. But some people were forced to go into work. We've got people who work in frontline retail type jobs where they got to deal with these fucking Karens and Richards who just yell and scream at them for the smallest tiny little thing. And these motherfuckers are making minimum wage, which is too goddamn little to begin with. And they got to deal with these fucking assholes all the time. And so what you're doing is we're running into a whole bunch of people who are reevaluating their life, because frankly, and we've had this conversation before, for a lot of people, you don't work because it's something that fulfills you. You don't work because it's something that drives you. You work because you have absolutely no other choice in life. If I'm not working, I'm living on the streets. That's the thing, is the system that we have in place right now is just driving people to the bone and working people to the bone in order to kind of get by. And not all of us are in that situation, right? There's probably people watching or listening to this podcast who are sitting in a good spot. They've got a good education, or they've got a good job where they make a good amount of money and they don't have to worry about debt, and they've got the flexibility. Most people don't fall into that. And the problem is that people are like, I'll give an honest take from my point of view as someone who struggled with depression and mental health, but there's times when I've looked at my life and said, what is the fucking point? Like when I went through my latest big, suicidal portion of my life a couple of years back, all I did was look at things and say, why? All I do is I get up and I fucking work all day, and then I have a couple hours to myself and I go to bed just so I can get up and fucking work all day again. What's the point? All I'm doing is working so that I have a couple days when I can catch my goddamn breath, and then guess what? Now I'm fucking working again and work all day. And it's just, it's never ending, and it's never going to end. I have not done a good job financially, either in the jobs I had, the education I had, decisions I made, where I'm going to be able to retire in 20 or 30 years or whatever the case may be. I'm going to be working until I die. That's just the way it's going to be. And what's the goddamn point? And I know I'm going off on a tangent here, but I think that that's what's really driving this, is that people are fucking fed up. You're right. We're working to live, work to live, don't live to work. But unfortunately, we have to. There's no other choice. And so I think what we're seeing a lot of people who are standing up and saying, I'm fucking done with it. I can do without the new car. I can do without having a house. I can live with 2 or 3 roommates, whatever the case may be. Like, instead of working myself to death in a job that I fucking hate. Now, whether that's working at McDonald's for minimum wage or working in some corporate gig somewhere where you're actually making a decent salary, why do I want to spend all of this time doing something that just drains me of everything that makes me me, instead of just doing something that I want to do? And I think we're running into a time where people are saying, fuck it, I'm doing things I want to do. I'm going to chase my dream to be an artist. I'm going to chase my dream to be a firefighter. I'm going to change careers, whatever the case may be. People are just fed up. And I think that's where a lot of this stuff kind of comes from too.
Yeah, I think you really made a good point there because what I think a lot of people are missing, where they're like, oh, the job market is so bad. We have so many more opportunities for people to make money now that did not exist 10 years, 15 years, 30 years, however many years ago, right? So there's ways for people to still live paycheck to paycheck, but do things on their own schedule, on their own time, where it's convenient for them. So okay. Am I still here? Am I still here?
You're still here.
Okay, things went blank for a minute, and I was like, no.
No, you're
So
good.
anyway,
You're good.
back to what I was saying. So I think that's a really important component. And when you mention flexibility, I think that's key. Like for me, I love the flexibility of my job right now. And that's one of the things that keeps me being most fulfilled because if I need to move things around or if I need to do X, Y, and Z, like I have the ability to do that. I don't have to run that by 6 people and wait 2 weeks for an answer as to if I can do it. And I think that's really what's important when we talk about any of these situations when it comes to the world of work. Because if your employer says, I need you to be sitting at this desk from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday, and then you need to take call on the weekends and like all of that, like, what kind of life is that for people, right? Like, we have to recognize that each individual is going to have their own separate needs. There are some people who are going to love that schedule because they want to live to work. They get their pride and their happiness and their satisfaction out of being a good employee. There are other people like myself who I love what I do, but when I take this headset off, shh, no one tell them that I'm using this headset. But when I take this headset off, when I'm done with my day, I'm not checking my email. I'm not responding to messages. All of that is now gone for the day. I mean, I tell my students this. I say, here's the thing. I understand that your schedule might be different than mine. Don't hesitate to email me at 3 a.m. I will not be awake. I will not see your message. I will see it when I get back in the office and I will respond to you. So don't worry about it. If that's your schedule, totally fine. Just know that if you Teams me or you at 3 a.m., I ain't there.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just, I think we're just running into a situation where people want to break, the way that I've always described it, and I've used this to describe my company, which is getting much, much better for the record, is it's a company that's run like it's 1990s. And I think that's the case with business as a whole. Business is run like it's 1990s. And it's even worse than that. I think business is run like it's the 1950s. That's the problem, especially because minimum wage runs back pretty much that far. So we live in a new world. We live in a different world. And the problem is that it's just like politics, really. We still have all those holders on from, old ass people who are holding on to the way things were in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. And that's not the way things are anymore. That's not where people are. That's not what people want. These people who are holding on to the fact that, the way that we get people in the door to work for us is because we give them this good benefits package and we make sure that they're paid well. And no, that's not what younger people want. They want flexibility. They want to be able to work from home. They want to be able to work remote. They want to be able to go to the coffee shop and work for 2 or 3 hours and then bring their laptop back to the office. They want to be able to, be free. But people are stuck in the way things used to be. And the longer that is, the worse this is going to get. So,
or it's all like, you got to do this unpaid internship to work for me.
And don't get me started on that bullshit.
I used to work for $6.95 an hour, and you should be glad to work for, But here's the thing: if you can drive Uber or Lyft and make more money than you would an entire bartending shift, why are you going to work that manual labor job with not ideal hours, right? Like, these are the things that people don't understand. So I think we've covered this topic to a very good level. And
I think we have.
I think we're starting to get a little long. So what do you say we move ourselves over to...
Wait, I'm going to find it.
Random rankings.
I think it's a good idea.
So we are moving to random rankings now. In full disclosure, we put this on our random rankings for the week of Halloween, but then we did not podcast on the week of Halloween. But we're going to talk about it anyway, because you know what Sconzi likes? Licorice. So talk about Halloween candy, baby, and we're going to do it using the tier maker.
That's right.
The tiers that we have are What is your first gone candies? Then we have the A tier, the B tier, the last gone, straight into the trash bin, and I don't even know what this candy is.
Yeah. So can I just make one initial move before we even get started? I'm moving
What's
the
the
apple
move?
to the bottom one. And this is why. I like apples, but that shit ain't candy. That is not a Halloween candy. That is a fucking apple. So it goes to the bottom. I don't know. I can't even read this. I don't know what these are. Weren't in my neighborhood. Or we could move it into straight to the trash. Let's move it to the straight to the trash.
No, I would say let's use the I don't know what this is
All right.
to be like no one gave this out in my neighborhood.
That's
How
fair.
about that?
That's fair. All right. So we're gonna have to go through this one quick because there's a lot of stuff here. So Chad, if you have any ideas or suggestions, if there's anything that you feel very strongly about, throw it out there in the chat and we'll cover that when we get to it. B, why don't you give me a couple of your first gons? You have a couple that fall up there, and then we'll discuss those.
First gone, Swedish fish.
I'm not gonna say first gone, but I'd be willing to go A tier.
Okay, well let's table that. How about the first gone Reese's peanut butter cup?
Yeah, that's for sure. How about the 100 grand?
Yeah, I would say 100 grands would be in some. I would say for nostalgia purposes, I would say first gone.
It's like it's never one that you get outside of Halloween, so it's always like one of my first.
Okay. Cool. So what do you got for us? Give us a couple of your.
Couple of my
I mean,
first,
you can,
like
a couple of your
Twizzlers would
first
go to the
gons.
straight to the trash for me. What else do we got here? These strawberry ones would be on the lower side. If we're going the ones that are first gone, I would also add Kit Kats. I would add Baby Ruth.
I'll agree with you on Baby Ruth. Kit Kat could get knocked down.
So why don't we do Kit Kat and Swedish Fish one down then? Because that covers us both. We're even.
Yeah, right.
We do have some from Wiggum. Starburst is the best candy ever. All tart and sour candy is first gone in my book. Suckers can go suck an egg. Okay. Do they have sixlets in here? Because those are, what the fuck is toothbrush? Get out of here. Fuck out of here with a toothbrush. Payday. Okay. I don't see the sixlets. That's the other one that's like a
no
Halloween only
sixlets.
thing for me, right? It's like the only time it shows up.
Can we put Nerd straight in the trash?
I'm okay with that. I do like nerds occasionally, but I'm not going to argue that. Dots go straight in the trash for me.
Oh, see, I would put dots in like probably like between the B tier and the last gone.
See, we'll fight over that. 'Cause, I mean, it's basically licorice, right? It's basically the same thing.
Well, you know, there is that. I mean, there's a lot of like licorice-like candies on here because you have like Mike and Ike's and
Yeah, like those would go in the trash for me.
How
Ooh.
do we feel about candy corn?
Candy corn for me gets a B.
Okay, I
You
can,
go
I
with
can
that?
go there.
And go with the
I can
B.
go there.
All right. What about chocolate covered raisins? Do we have chocolate covered raisins? Yeah, Raisinets. What do you think about those? Wiggum says that they're shit.
They're like B tier. They're fine.
How about last gone?
Yeah, that's fine.
Because I'd throw them away personally.
Yeah, so I'm trying to think of the things that I would throw away from the. Like, I wouldn't throw any of. Like, maybe the suckers. Like, suckers are meh.
All right. Sucker goes away. What about the ring pops? Throw those away.
Yep. Goodbye.
I'm fair with that. Blow pop. Throw it away.
Blow pop might be like last gone.
All right, I'm good
But
with that.
I can also do throw it away. It doesn't matter to me.
So what do you mean by first gone? So first gone would be when I open my bag. That's the thing I'm grabbing to eat. All of my 100 grand are going to be gone before I eat anything else.
Yeah. So funny story. We tried to get Halloween candy, and they didn't have Halloween candy, so we ended up getting Christmas candy. And I'm seeing like the Andes mints and like the
Yeah.
junior mints. So junior mints, I would put those like E-ish tier.
What is E? Like straight in the trash?
I said B.
Oh, B.
Like,
Which one are
I
you
like
looking
junior
at?
mints.
Junior mints.
Junior
What's a
mints.
junior mint?
Basically, it's a chocolate covered mint, like a
Oh,
chewy
yeah.
mint.
Like we might as well put the junior mints and the York peppermint patty in the same spot because they're basically the same thing.
Is the York on here?
Yeah, down the bottom row.
See, I would put the York in like the A tier because Yorks are delicious.
What? There's no way York deserves to be on the same line as Kit Kat. Like I'll give you B tier, but I don't think we can go more than that.
You underestimate how much I don't care about Kit Kats.
Well, you don't you underestimate how much I do care about Kit Kats. Is there anything else in here that jumps out at you? I don't know if we want to do each and every single one of these,
No,
but
I think we can.
like Harborough
Let's see.
gummy bears to me, it goes straight to the top. Oh no, the
How do you
Haribo's,
feel-
those aren't as great. Those aren't the best ones. They'd be like.
How do you
a B
feel
tier.
about Skittles?
You know, I have to be in the right mood for Skittles. Like, I mean, they're good, but I rarely want to eat them. So I think for me, Skittles would be last gone or maybe B.
What about Milk Duds?
Nah, B maybe.
Let's put Milk Duds in B.
Milk Duds in the B. We gotta do some of these that Wiggs called out.
Snickers.
Wiggs said Starburst is
What
the
about
best
Snickers?
candy ever. What do we think about Starburst?
I'm okay putting Starburst in first gone.
All right. We gotta have something to break up all the chocolate.
What do you feel about Snickers, though? Did we decide on Snickers?
I would put Snickers in first gone. I love me some Snickers.
Okay, I'll come with you. I was going to say A, but I'm not going to fight that one.
All right. How about Sour Patch Kids?
Sour Patch Kids are like solid dead in the middle. Like they're probably the B because they wouldn't be the last gone, but they're not an optimal choice.
I'll split the difference with you and go A. How's that? Because I'm all
That's fine.
like Sour Patch Kids. I just bought a bag of them last week and I ate the whole fucking thing in one sitting. I love the shit out of those. Snickers is a first gone for me. Agreed. Snickers frozen, and that's the only reason they last. Oh, okay. Hershey's almond is a first gone. I don't disagree with that.
Okay.
Good and plenty. Can I put that in the trash, please?
Yeah. I mean, it's licorice.
It is. You're right.
Come on now. Like,
That actually might be worse than the actual licorice, to be honest with you.
oh, we got to get some.
No,
All right,
no,
we're doing
no.
that.
No, we don't.
Yes, we are.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do this one because I haven't had this in forever. The Mamba. You remember the Mamba candy?
Ooh, the Mambas are good. Those were my jam when I was a child.
Yeah. What are you
Where we putting
thinking?
them?
A?
Yeah, I can come with you.
Like I want some Mambas now, dude.
What do we think of runts?
What are runs?
They're just
Oh, that's the
really-
fruit the fruit
like the really
shaped
hard,
one.
like fruit shaped candies.
I liked runs. I do
Yeah,
like
me too.
runs. Are they
I
on
would
here?
put those like I would put those like A or B, maybe probably B, but
I think I'm gonna go
Good
A
either
just
way.
for nostalgic reasons.
so
'Cause
now
runs always takes me back.
it looks like we gotta do a couple of the last gones because we don't have a whole lot in the last gone, right?
All right, so this is something that we would eat, but it's gonna be late in the day. Mamas are like generic Starburst, so I like them better than Starburst personally.
Jolly Ranchers.
Haribo gummy bears.
M&Ms? Yeah, gummy bears. We could like I don't think we haven't rated Skittles yet, have we?
We have not.
Yeah, I mean Skittles could go in last gone
I'm
for
fine
me.
with that.
Like the bubble gum could go in last gone.
I'm not eating that bubble gum. This bubble yum or whatever.
Butterfinger. The Butterfinger could go in last gone.
Yeah, it would be higher for me, I think.
I'm just trying to like figure out.
Almond
Ooh,
Joy,
Mr.
no. Heath, I could get behind Heath being last gone.
Mr. Good Bar too. Mr. Good Bar is delicious.
Oh, I
Mr.
love Good Bar. Yeah, we got to
Mr.
put
Good
that up
Bar's got
top.
to go on here.
Where's he
All right,
going?
Mr. Good Bar.
A
I
or
would
first
put
gone?
Mr. Good Bar. I would say A.
Okay. He's probably a first gone for me, actually. That's another one. The only time I ever get a Mr. Good Bar is Halloween.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Good Bar, 100 grands. All right, let's fill in. Let's get 4 in each category at least. So what's our
All right, well, let me start at the
last-
bottom. I don't know what these are. They weren't in my neighborhood. I think I know what, I don't know what this 0 bar is.
There's a 0 bar. Oof.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. You know what that is?
Nope.
All right, there's one. And nobody gave out Hershey's cream and whatever because that came out after I was a kid. Oh, this thing too. No, actually, this is going to go in the straight to the trash. This
What's
Necco,
this thing?
the Necco or whatever.
Oh, the Neckos that basically all taste like chalk.
Yes,
Yeah.
straight to the trash with that stuff.
I used to eat them, but I don't remember why. Because it's basically like you're eating chalk pennies.
Oh God. What about this caramel apple pops? I have no idea what that is.
Pretty good, but that would be a last gone.
Oh.
So you could put it in I don't know it or a last gone.
Well, let's put it in, I don't know.
straight
We'll
in the
see if we come
trash.
up with
Okay.
another last gone.
Cool.
Wig says Almond Joy or Heath. I could get behind Heath being a
Ooh.
last gone. I like Almond Joy though.
I would say put Almond Joy in the B and then put the Heath in the last gone.
I can deal with that. All right, so I think we got a pretty good list here. Is there, pick one more out of here that really jumps out at you, or maybe 2? Because there's like 2 that jump out at me that I think should be
Right,
on here.
What are the ones that jump out at you?
Well, Twizzler needs to go straight to the trash, and the Twix needs to go in first gone. So I'm gonna go both extremes.
All right, make it happen.
All right, Twix goes in the first gone. Twizzlers straight to the trash, baby.
All right, so I really can't see this thing, so I'm just guessing. But Sweet Tarts would go in my last gone because I like them,
Okay.
but I'm not really going to prioritize eating them. I'm torn between Fun Dip and Skittles.
Well, we got Skittles in the last gone right now.
Okay, cool. Oh, Lemonhead straight in the trash.
Oh, Wiggs just said Lemonheads are top shelf for him too. I won't argue that one. You know, I don't hate Lemonheads, but yeah, they're not one that I'm super excited about.
Yeah.
Cool. Anything else jump out at you? Or you think we're good? Like, there's some big ones we don't have, right? Like, we don't have the Butterfingers, which is a staple. Reese's Pieces are a staple. Crunch is a staple. M&Ms. Like, there's a lot of staples out there, but I think this is a pretty good list. I think we go with this.
I agree.
It's a decent number of things. Old Man Wiggum hates us both, which is fair. I just want to point out that the only 2 healthy things in this entire list we threw in the, I don't know what these are, and they weren't in my neighborhood list.
The toothbrush and
the apple, which says something about why I'm fat. Anyway, that's what we got. Those are the best candies. If you don't agree with it, you're wrong. But
it's our podcast.
That's our podcast. On that note, let's go to B's extra point.
So, today, for my extra point, I am going to cede my time. However, before I cede my time, I will make a plea to you, loyal viewer and listener. This Saturday, November 6th, not Monday, not Tuesday, but Saturday, Mr. Christopher over here will be streaming on YouTube for a full 24 hours. That will start at 10 a.m. Central Time and end at 9 a.m. Central Time, provided that we don't hit our goal. Mr. Christopher can fill you in on what that goal is. If we hit that goal, he will go until 10 a.m. Central Time on the 7th. So the reason that I think this is important is because Mr. Christopher has spent a lot of time and effort and money into trying to make this an interesting event for you as a viewer or a listener, and in being able to support Children's Hospital of Wisconsin and supporting kids. So I hope that you all in some way are able to support him, whether it's by attending the event, please don't bring the Rona, I ain't got time for that shit, or by watching the stream, donating if you can. We understand everybody's in a different spot, so we're not expecting your money, We're just expecting that you hopefully are able to engage in some way and make this a fun time, because if I got to eat cottage cheese, I at least want y'all to have some fun. That's what I
like
got. I'm ceding my time.
Thanks, B. Yeah, so extra life, not extra time, extra life this coming weekend. We're gonna have some good times. I think I invited a couple people over, small number, couple people over. I also got the side cam set up. I don't know if this is gonna work. Is that gonna work? Oh yeah, you can only see the top of my head now, but that's because I got all this room out here for everybody else that is gonna be out there doing whatever, dancing around or whatever they're gonna be doing. I got that all set up for that, so that's kind of cool.
Oh, very nice. That is fun. I like that. That's a new addition.
Yeah. So I think that'll be kind of cool. It should be a good time. And it's for a good cause. That's the main thing. We'll spend some time later this week going through some of the specifics, maybe tomorrow or Thursday, assuming that I'm feeling better, and then stream those nights, which I think fingers crossed will be okay. Anyway, so enough about that. We'll talk more about that, but that's exciting. So my extra point, I actually do have an extra point, and it is actually semi-related to extra time to some degree. So we talked a little bit earlier about Tom Brady's 600th ball and how the right thing to do, the morally right thing to do, is to give the ball back to him. Although it's also not an easy thing to do, right? I can understand somebody who feels the other way, but my initial gut reaction was, yeah, you give the guy the ball. Even though I don't really care for the guy as a football player. But as a person, Tom Brady seems to be an all right guy. So another thing that happened in that game is after the game, there was a kid, and I didn't see this on the video, but it was written about in the articles, who had a sign that said something like, "Tom Brady helped me beat cancer." And Tom Brady came over to the kid. He was way up high in the stands. Came over and kind of shook the kid's head and shook his hand and put his bench cap on the kid, and the kid is bawling. And I think the important thing to remember, I might not like Tom Brady as a player. I may think he's overrated, which I do. I'm sure that as a person, he's probably done some stupid shit like throw the Lombardi trophy from boat to boat or some shit. Didn't he do something like that? I don't know, something stupid.
Got the Rona.
Right, got the Rona. But that just means he's part of my brotherhood now. But like, those are the small things that matter, right? Like, who cares what the fuck I think about him? I don't know that he ever had any interaction with this kid. And I think it was just a situation where the kid took inspiration and took strength from Tom Brady for one reason or another. And that's powerful. That's super powerful, right? I just completely on a whim, I watched some video today, and I don't know if it was on TikTok or what it was. I don't think I shared it. I might have shared it with B. I don't remember. But it was a video. There's all these John Cena videos out there, right, where like he scares people. Like the people are talking about, hey, I'm really a big fan of John Cena, and then he breaks through the wall and then they freak out, and they give each other a hug. Well, it's the reverse of that. They had John Cena there, and they showed him this video of some kid who was talking about how John Cena means so much, and his phrase is "never give up" or something like that. And when his mom was going through cancer therapy, chemotherapy, and all of that, he gave her a John Cena wristband or something that he had, and said, "Hey, John Cena said don't ever give up," and now she's in remission, et cetera, and John Cena's getting really emotional, and then they have the little kid break through the wall. And it's this whole emotional thing, right? I don't care what anybody thinks about John Cena. I don't know anything about him. Maybe he's an asshole. But I know that he's done a lot of great things for a lot of people. He's been an inspiration for a lot of people. And I think that, a lot of times on this podcast, we talk about horrible shit and bad shit and stuff that we don't want to happen. We don't want Truth Social because it's a bunch of assholes who are going to be yelling into an echo chamber about their... I'm going to stop there. About whatever stupid stuff they believe. But there are some good people out there, or at minimum, there are some people out there doing really, really good things. And I say this a lot, and we haven't done it as much as I want to, but I want to turn this podcast around a little bit more and talk about more of that stuff, more of the stuff that really matters. Because it's great that we're just sharing our opinions and talking about things that interest us and that excite us and make us, get us passionate, whether it's positive or negative, that we're passionate about. But we're also very, very passionate about being good people and making the world better in some way, shape, or form. And so I think that when we run across these types of situations, like Tom Brady recognizing that fan and putting his hat on him, something that costs him nothing, but it absolutely changed that kid's life, guaranteed. And I think those are the things that we need to call out. We need to shine a spotlight on that as much as we possibly can. And maybe we can do some of that here. And so that's what I wanted to do tonight. That's what I got, B. You want to wrap us up?
I do. Do you have the cheer sound ready?
I do.
Right, don't play it yet.
Okay.
Don't play it yet. But you can find us on Twitter. I'm Landmark MKE. That is Sconzi. You can find us AQ_PROD. Find us on YouTube, on your favorite podcast app, and anywhere that Amazon Sidewalk will take you. Now, Mr. Christopher.
Yeah.
You have my sound ready?
I got it.
Internet didn't die! We're back, baby! Have a good night, everybody. We will talk to you next time!
Bye, everybody. I got yellow hair. What the fuck is going on?
I don't know, but my internet, it's still here.
Man, I wish I was still. Oh, I am still recording. I might save that. All right.
Ah,
Cool. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. We're done recording. Whew. All right. Well, that wasn't so bad.
oh,
The hair looks good. Hey, thanks, Mike. Thanks for stopping
it
by.
looks good. It's just so weird. Like,
It's definitely
I almost-
weird.
I really want you to just dye the beard like blonde now and just
I
lean into
did.
it.
I did. I put the bleach in the beard too.
The beard said no.
The beard said no. I think maybe it got a little touch lighter on the sides, but basically it said no.
The
Like
beard
it
was
had nothing to do with
yeah,
it.
about this now.
Yeah, I mean the hair did soak for I don't know, an extra 15 or 20 minutes, but that shouldn't have made that much of a difference. So in person, it's definitely a lot more white than what it looks like on screen, thankfully. But hopefully the color will still work to some degree. Let's see.
Sorry, I'm not gonna be a jerk. It's fine.
Why? What'd you say?
When you were like, it's a lot more white than you see on screen, and I'm like, that's different. How?
Well, I mean, there's that. B, your internet only froze for a few seconds once. That's true. Made it just in
That's
time
true.
for extra time. Awesome. Very excited. Mike is going to be hanging out with us for a lot of the extra life stuff. I'm so gonna say that wrong 9,000 times. But yeah, Mike's gonna join me for a lot of the extra life stuff. So we've been talking for a while now about different games that we can play and that we can pick up and all that. So that should be exciting. There's quite a few games that I've wanted to play, just haven't really had the opportunity. And when you're streaming for 24, 25 hours, you got a lot of time to fill with a lot of different games. So it should be exciting.
True.
Good deal.
I can always pick up some Good and Plenty.
You know
Find
what?
you an-
Let me tell you
find you
something
an-
about that Good and Plenty. I already got licorice, okay?
And I can find you a nice IPA.
Why is Apex showing over your face?
I don't know.
What the hell?
I mean, I just figured you were just trying to cancel me.
No, I was trying to load the game up. I'm just not sure why it's showing over your face.
Are you trying to cancel me? You can't cancel me. It's my right that you can't cancel me. If I want to make you eat Good and Plenty, you gonna eat it. Brother.
I just installed Crab Game. Dude, I installed that yesterday. That is the dumbest looking game. It looks so janky, but my God, it looks funny. I'd be happy to Amazon some Good and Plenty. Jeez. I already bought the licorice, okay, people? I'm going to eat licorice.
We're
Oh,
doing
there's a
Good and Plenty.
video.
It's
Shit.
happening.
I didn't know there was a video. Now I got to, start this over somehow.
Are we starting over?
There's an Apex video. I didn't realize it.
Oh. Yeah, because isn't it the new season of Apex?
Yeah, but I didn't know there'd be a freaking video. I don't think they've
I had
done
to
videos
laugh.
before.
I had to laugh because there was the tweet that I sent you from the guy who was on the Packers practice squad, and he's like, well, you know, when you get COVID and the new season of Call of Duty
Yeah,
comes
yeah.
out, and then somebody in the comments was like, or the new season of Apex.
There you go. Yeah.
So,
All right. Well, I'm gonna have to see if I can figure out how to watch this again with you guys.
our goal is to not get COVID this year.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm keeping the numbers very small, and you know, I do have I have a couple COVID tests, so you know, we could always just have people take a test outside before they come in, or
Right.
people could just pick up their own test and take it themselves. I mean, I'm 100% okay with that. I'm just not mandating it at this point.
Yeah.
I was going to send that to you guys, and I was like, but I didn't want to be a dick about it. And then you brought it up, so now I can be a dick about it. So, yeah, all right. Well, I'm going to switch on over to Apex. New season, so I'm excited about that. So we'll see how that works out. Hopefully the servers are working, because normally that's a problem.
All right. Well, you all have fun. I will talk to y'all later.
See you, B.
Goodbye.
All right, I shouldn't have changed it over to that yet. Let me change it to this one. Disconnect there. I'm gonna jump into this one and give Joe a heads up. Hey, you're in the wrong chat, Joe. I'll see you in the other one.
All right, I'll be there.
All right, there we go. All right, so I'm waiting for this video to finish. It's a long ass video, which I really want to watch, but I can't skip it. Hopefully I can restart it after the fact. Then we can watch it together. I'm kind of seeing bits and pieces of it, but I don't know why it's not letting me skip it. That's so stupid. Ah, there we go. At one point it said hold down space to skip. And then it went away, so I didn't think I could hold it down to skip it anymore, but apparently I could. Welcome. Brand new map. How do I rewatch the video? There's normally a place where you can do that. Hey Joe, do you know how I can restart the video that started? Because I didn't get a chance to watch it with the chat.
Ooh, it might be in the regular wheel of things, like Welcome to Escape or whatever.
I did not see it there.
Outside, you know how you can.
Yeah, I can. It's not. There's nothing to click on though.
Weird. Yeah, I don't know. Have you played any yet?
Nope. Have you?
I just jumped in the one
You
before.
son of a
I'm done
bitch.
now, but
All right. Well, I guess we're not watching the video chat because I don't know how the fuck to get to the video. You also don't have the game on your screen. What the fuck's up with that?
huh?
The game's not working right. It says it's there. Oh, I wonder if I need to. I think I need to move it around because it's probably all weird. No, why? I'm really confused. I'm confused, Joe.
Be confused, Skanzi. Be confused.
Let's try this again. There we go. And then we'll slide you down there. There we go. Jeez, that was too much like work, y'all. Very bright.
And it is. It's very bright. Very bright and very like open
Oh,
feeling.
wait.
I don't know.
We gotta buy the new legend, man.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I almost forgot about that.
All right, well, what's her stuff? What does she do now?
I don't know.
I thought it told it somewhere on here. Guess not.
Oh, well, what the frick? Oh, there you go. I like unlocked her and then it didn't do anything.
Hmm. All right, well, I'll give her a shot, and then you can give her a shot if you want.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, Joe, I got some good news and some bad news.
Uh-oh.
The good
What's the
news
bad news?
is I lost a subscriber and I was down to 69. Bad news
Okay.
is I have since gained a new subscriber. I'm back up to 70.
What the frick you doing with your life, Sconzy? You don't do that. You keep it at the subscriber count that you
It's
need to keep it at.
All 69 all the time, right?
Right. Right.
Where's Dubs at?
Right. New season. He nowhere to be found.
Yeah.
What the frick?
Joe, did I send you a picture of my new hair, by the way?
I feel like I saw it at some point.
Frickin' chicken is taking the new person.
Oh my freaking chicken.
Frickin' chicken.
It's always the freaking chicken.
It's always a frickin' chicken.
This match is gonna be
Extravagant.
That's it.
So, Wiggs,
Maybe you
stream
didn't
still look
send
okay? Maybe what?
Maybe you didn't send it. I don't know. I thought I.
Well, I mean, you're watching the stream, right? So you can just see it on there.
Oh, there you are. You like all nonchalantly sent that craft, Sconzy. Like didn't even.
Oh my God!
Didn't
Look at
even
this map.
say nothing. Yeah, it's
I don't even know.
pretty-
I don't even know where to go on this map. We're gonna go to this thing right here. Frickin' chicken, lead us to victory. Stream's looking good. All right, we'll have to take a look tomorrow and see, because I'm thinking it maybe
Two
it
squads dropping. Let's see
maybe it
where
won't
they're at.
reset stuff until I restart stream. Can you get into that fucking place? What the hell? Oh my God. Okay.
I don't know where anything is.
Sorry, Joe. I know where everything's at.
I figured you would.
You already played this 74 times. All right, I think we
Would
move.
be people.
Let's go this way.
And so it begins.
Can we get in up here?
Closed door over there.
Looks like a fucking Jurassic Park fence.
It really does remind me of Jurassic Park.
Are there dinosaurs in here? I know there's like animals in here somewhere. I wonder if they're in here.
I don't know, but that's a really weird door.
It's totally a Jurassic Park door, man. Wow, this is so different.
Oh, snap! The triple take takes energy.
Yes.
What the frick?
Welcome to it, brother. Wait, I wonder if it
What?
can use it. Can it use a your favorite charge up?
Oh, that's very interesting. Whoa, this is tripping me out, man. I don't know if this is going to be a good thing or a bad thing. This triple take. So weird.
Fuck, I think there are creatures here.
Oh crap.
Every little thing's gonna be alright.
What's up, Dubbers?
Ooh, that's an ugly bird. Oh, it's not a bird.
I know they impact your evil. You can charge up your evil with it. That's all I know.
Extended energy mag located over
Yeah,
here. Level 3.
they be coming for me.
Oh, so according to this intro video, Rampart's a bad girl.
Is she? I always knew that about her.
Well, her, Revenant, and Caustic go after the other ones.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch it because I started it too early and I was talking to Chad. So I had to find a way that I can watch it again. You don't get a 1-for-1 on your Evo shield, but you do get some improvements.
Give him my shield to recharge. Energy ammo here.
Dude, I don't know if I'm feeling this triple take. I don't know. I haven't quite decided yet.
We find ourselves inside the next ring. How serendipitous. Send in a decoy. Wait, how do I know I'm not...
Alright, we might as well get the hell out of here.
Yeah, it's nothing but little dinosaur people.
Oh, she just sliced that thing in half. Damn!
Care package
Come
coming
get
in.
some, motherfucker. You ate your ass.
Recharging shields.
This is such a Jurassic Park feeling.
Joe, did you watch the intro?
Participants have reduced by 50%.
Yeah. It was pretty interesting. Probably one of the best intros I've ever seen. Just because Kanji can't see it.
I am absolutely digging it. I am absolutely digging it.
Alright,
It
after this
actually was pretty good.
after
it was
this
pretty
game
good.
I'm gonna find it. So I can watch it again.
All right, we gotta get out of here. This is
Wiggs gave me a YouTube link. We'll see if that's the one. Oops, something went wrong. Oh shit, I lost my chat.
uh-oh.
Copy link. Oops, something went wrong. That link's not working, Wiggs.
Better check out that expanded supply bin.
I think it's because of the way that I'm
I'm heading over
trying
here.
to access it. Yeah. Alright, where are we going?
Shotgun ammo here.
Oops.
Eva 8 here.
Oh, historical gamer. I didn't even see you there. Good news, Zillow failed in the buy up homes business and is no longer going to buy homes. Bad news, looks like the Republicans won the governor race in Virginia. Yeah, it sounded like they were going to because they threatened. Oh, we should come hit this big jump thing over here.
Suggest we do some research in this area.
They threatened, or they said they would get rid of critical race theory in schools, which, you know, it's not taught in schools, but that's beside the point. Just scare the dummies. That's how you do it. Boy, do I need some freaking heavy ammo. Holy shit. I'm totally hitting this jump, guys. This thing will shoot me all the way across the map, just so you know. Is that the new weapon? Ooh. Wow, we gotta try that puppy. Well, I'm gonna hit this thing because I'm right here. I don't know what's gonna happen. Oh shit. I thought you went a lot further than that. Whereabouts are they, Joe?
They're right here shooting me. Where the heck did everybody go?
Reloading. Incoming replicator. What a marvelous.
He killed me.
Yeah, killed me too.
Dude, that was lighting them up with that triple take. Holy crap, the thing was
Thanks, Emily. Have a nice night.
smacking.
Freaking chicken was bored and he did 75 damage. Like, what the hell, man? Fucking stop being bored and do
Freaking
something
chicken
then.
was playing like a chicken.
Are you jumping in, Dubs? Are you still updating?
He's in.
Oh, there it is.
With my fancy skin.
Yeah, look at that crap.
Caw-caw, caw-caw. It was an eagle. She was wearing an eagle's head.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah.
Thought maybe it was a vulture or something.
Oh, Sconzi, I can't wait to fix my robot vacuum.
You told me you did fix it.
Well, so yes, but now I've isolated what the specific problem she was having was,
Yeah.
and I Googled it, and it sounds like, because it was doing the same thing for me, it sounds like it's an issue when, so all the brushes on the robot are perishable. They need to be replaced after a certain period of time.
Okay.
Just because, they wear out, whatever. They get dirty and gunked up. So I bought a new battery pack for it, which was like $15. It's
Oh,
just lithium
nice.
batteries. And then I bought a replacement kit that includes all the brushes, all the filters, the little tools to clean everything. So it was like $30 total.
Hmm.
So, oh, I'm sorry, Sconzi. I didn't. I was distracted.
My thesis. The willing will survive.
So, gamer, what do you think about the old Zillow thing? Huh? Is that some sad news or what? Billionaire company, $1 billion company can't continue to rake the little guys over the coals and make billions of dollars.
What happened to Zillow?
So I don't know exactly the whys behind it. Like the article that I saw about it, I think it was a tweet, it wasn't an article, but they were talking about it. They were tying it back to a TikTok who basically called them out on their behaviors of.
Oh, market manipulation?
Yes, yeah.
I saw that TikTok, yeah. Okay, I thought that they didn't mention Zillow by name, but
They didn't, yeah.
I thought they were talking about Zillow because they are the biggest game in town.
So for chat, basically what this person had claimed, and I don't know that it's accurate or not accurate, but basically their claim is that, people use Zillow to look for houses, right? Like that's absolutely true. And to do that, you're adding a bunch of data to Zillow that Zillow then collects for free because, data. And then they can use that data. So for instance, Zillow may know that there's a lot of people looking for houses in the downtown Milwaukee area. And the people that are looking downtown Milwaukee are looking specifically for houses that are around $300,000 a piece. And all these people can afford the $300,000 to buy that house. So what they do is they can go into that market. They can buy up all those houses around $300,000. But then they'll buy, the numbers that he used is they'll buy 30 houses at $300,000. And then knowing that there's a comp, that anytime you buy a house, they always look at the comps, right? Which is what the prices of houses around you. And so that last house, they'll buy a 31st house and they'll buy that one at $340,000. So now when people look at the comps, they can look at it and say, oh, well, these houses are actually worth $340,000 and not $300,000. And so now they just raked up the money. So now they are screwing over, small house buyers, single home buyers, that type of thing, who are trying to buy a house, and they're raising market prices and they're making a mint off of it. I think that's basically
not only that, but aren't they in the business of providing mortgages too now?
That's the other thing too, yeah, is that you can also, these people who look to buy, are looking to buy, they can buy it straight through them. Because they now perform, or they have their own people who, their own brokers, etc.
These are open up here, Joe?
Open supply bin here.
I don't even know what my skills are.
I
for
hear
this one.
a trident.
I hear it too. What are my skills? I have some sort of...
They're hurting over there a little bit. Just a little bit hurting. I also don't have any ammo. My ammo's hurting right now.
Oh, hey, there's...
Zillow was losing a crap ton of money. Had Zillow selling a house in their neighborhood for more than they bought the house for, selling it for less. Yeah. Well, it makes sense too, right? Like if they can, if I own 10 houses and I bought them all for 300,000. Jesus, it's gonna take me a second to get to you guys.
they're right here. God damn it.
So I own 10 houses in the neighborhood. I bought them all for 300,000. If I sell one for 350, sure, I'm losing.
They're coming through here.
I'm losing a bit of money, but now I can sell all the rest of them at 350, and now I've gained a lot of money.
That sounds like more than one team out there. Damn. Joe and I are inside this building, Skunzy.
Okay.
There's a team right there.
One half of the squads remain.
I'm just gonna see if I can sneak around them.
Attention, delivering care package.
Those care packages likely shift the delta. Death will have to wait.
They're coming.
Placing gas trap.
I'm over here by these doors in the corner. Oh, they're coming in through here.
I'm down.
There's two of them over here. Z-Dubs by
I'm just
Skanzi.
gonna try to heal real quick.
Yep. Up. They're pushing in.
There's one right here.
Oh, gotcha. So they were manipulating the market, but they were very poorly doing it.
All right.
Well, I don't think they're trying to manipulate the whole market, though. That's the thing. They're just trying to manipulate a local market, which they certainly have enough money to do that. Because in the grand scheme of things, all you really need to do is just manipulate enough of the comps. Like when I bought this house, 2 or 3 of the houses that they looked at for comps were other houses that I looked at in the same area. So that's all they really need to do is just kind of manage enough in that area so that the houses that they're trying to sell are looking, when the appraisers look at it, they're looking at their own houses for appraisals, for comps. That's all they need to do. So I'll sell this one house for a $50,000 loss, but these 10 other houses that I have, they're all going to base their price off of that price. So sure, I lost money on that one, but now I'm going to make money on all 10 of these. And now all of a sudden you're making money. I'm not an expert by any stretch of the imagination, but that seems to make sense to me. Hey, can I try the new chick? You guys mind?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Do it.
I gotta figure out what she can even do. Marked for death. Shows the location of recent death boxes. Yep. Arc snare. Spinning snare that damages and tethers. Tear open a portal to a targeted location. Okay. Interesting. Interesting.
This is your champion.
I didn't get here alone. I defeated a lot of people to get here.
I'm the jump master. The path to victory begins with me.
All right, we're gonna push it all the way over to the end here because I've never been anywhere near the end.
Land there.
We've been in here, and then we went there.
That is an ideal landing
We
place.
rotated into Jurassic Park, which was where?
You know where I want to go?
Where do you want to go?
Joe's mom's house.
Oh, damn. Where's Jurassic Park?
I think Joe's on mute.
That Jurassic
What?
Park?
Moving that
What?
way.
Look at that thing.
That is an ideal landing place.
We need to figure out what that is.
Well,
Look
looks
at
like
all these.
someone else is
There's
already going
lots
in
of
there.
jumps.
Targeting the
Jumps
spot.
everywhere.
Show no mercy.
There doesn't seem to be a lot here. This is probably a really bad jump drop thing.
Sconzi, can I, well, not just hey Sconzi, I suppose it's hey everybody.
Optics
So,
there.
you want to know my wife's biggest concern about leaving her position to do something less stressful?
What's that? I didn't know she was,
She-
but what?
She is. So she announced she's leaving. Her last day is the 5th
Wow, good for her.
of December. Yeah, she's going back to emergency room.
Oh, so she's staying in the hospital. Just
She's
doing
staying
something different.
in a hospital, not her hospital.
Oh, gotcha.
So,
Okay.
but she's very excited about it. I'm happy for her. But her biggest fear was that she would quote unquote put us in poverty.
Ah,
And I said, I'm pretty sure that's not gonna happen. But you know, I mean, not like we're rich, but we're comfortable.
yeah.
And then
Well, I mean,
when
it's
we're at the
anytime
grocery
there's
store-
a difference, it's a valid concern. I get that.
Yeah. But then we were at the grocery store and we were going down the aisles and we passed the Spam. I said, honey, should we pick some up? And she said, why? I said, because we're gonna be in poverty.
Gotta save that money.
Joe, don't wait for us. We'll catch up, okay?
Hang on, I'm trying to see what this is about.
It's a jump. Hit it.
Joe's the worst driver. Look at
you gotta walk into it, I guess.
Christ.
Let's go hit this
No,
one right
Joe.
here.
Here.
It's a human walk. I don't think you can do it in here.
This is my stop.
Yeah. Interesting.
Oh, so no more jump towers? This is the new jump tower?
I
Yeah,
guess
there are
so.
no jump towers, so yeah. You can't really control yourself in the air either. It just kind of takes you where it's
Yeah.
gonna take you. You have a little bit of maneuverability, but not a lot.
Oh yeah, but that really launches you.
It does.
It's interesting because you can kind of camp those places then, you know?
Oh, that's just like a boomerang thing. Okay. Boomerang without the rang, I guess.
Extended
boomer.
movie magazine.
Dual
The
shell?
boomer.
All three.
Did you see that? Did you see the new hop-up, Sconzi?
No.
Dual shell loads 2 rounds of ammo at the same time
Oh. For
for
what?
a
What's it
Mastiff
for?
and a 30-30.
Oh.
A Mastiff with 2 rounds will absolutely destroy.
Interesting. I want to try to use my ultimate. Oh, I have to mark a spot. I got it. Okay. I think someone might be landing here.
Yep, right there. Full squad. I'm
Oh
pushing
shit.
up to Joe.
I'm not caustic.
In progress.
They're super speeding.
I ain't got the range for them, but I'm trying to lay down some fire.
God damn it. There's 2 on me.
Oh man, we lost one. Now I have to do extra work.
Attention. Delivery is happening. Sending an arc star. Thermite out. Taking fire. Reloading. Tearing away.
What the shit is that?
Little portal that she does.
And they're hitting me.
Shields are depleted.
Bam to the woozle. Sending out a decoy.
I kind of like that. That's a quick getaway.
Repairing damages. Reloading.
Dang, I'm down. Joe.
Nah, Joe, don't worry. We got it.
Yeah, I'm not worried.
Issue with that is it assumes folks won't just live in their neighborhood. Real estate agents are going to tell their customers if an area is overvalued, move away. People are not buying homes in the area that they are buying houses because it's obvious they're being listed from where they should have. Comps are high local. Buyers are not local unless you really, really want to live in an area. Blah blah blah. Well, I think there's some yes and some no to that.
God damn, Joe.
Nice try, Joe.
Nice try.
Level 3.
I think there's a lot of people who know
That's
exactly
awesome
what
effort.
neighborhood they want to live in. I have a friend who is 100%, I want to live in this neighborhood. So that's somebody who could, I'm not going to say fall into that trap, but that's somebody who could be impacted by something like this. But to your point, yes, I can absolutely see where your agent could say, wait, things are way out of whack here. Don't move here. And maybe that's why they're losing money, right? Because they're really bad at it. Which is good for them. And guess who's a proud new member of Xbox Game Pass? Woot woot! It is overwhelming. There's so much stuff out there, man. It is Old Man Wakeham. That's true. Yeah, there's so much stuff out there, Mike. It's insane. Back for the blood, baby. You can get it for $1 right now. Xbox Game Pass. I mean, you get Xbox Game Pass for 3 months for $1. It's insane. Someone else want to use this chick?
Nah, go ahead.
All right.
Go for it.
I'll use her a couple more times.
No rest study.
My agent gets a stupid amount of money to help me buy a house. They better do a good job. That's fair. Well, you know, when I went into the market to buy a house, I specifically, I know somebody who's an agent, someone that I worked with previously, not as an agent, like we worked in the same job. He reported to me. And, like, I know that this is a trustworthy individual. And that was the one thing. Like, I had no idea if he was a good realtor or not. I had no idea if he was good at his job. What I knew is that when I knew him, I knew that he busted his ass. I knew that he did everything that he could to be successful. I knew that he would bend over backwards to do things the right way.
Master.
And I knew that I could trust him implicitly. I knew that he would not steer me wrong. And that was enough. I think in the end, that was the thing. And it worked out, I think. Go check this place
An
out, hey?
intelligent fighter would
Do
land
it.
there. Follow me to victory.
He screwed you over. No, he did not do that.
Hey, yeah, he did. He put you right across the street from a sex offender.
Well, that's true, but
No, I'm kidding.
He took a 7% commission.
It's so funny when, oh, that's fine. The seller paid that. I don't give a shit. Yeah, dude, when they showed up, I'm like, you know, I bet you what that is.
And you were right.
There's 2 rampages out here.
Looky here, lads. We're inside the
Oh,
ring.
you're. A heavy SMG? What the?
That's the new weapon. Yeah, the car or something like that.
I like you so much. And it can use either heavy or light.
Yeah.
Oh, Papa likey. Anyways, I may hate
Oh,
it.
there's a
once
lot
I
of
start
fighting
playing
over
with it.
here.
Target spotted. Far
Yep.
off.
Faking him out with a decoy.
I'm going this way.
Meet me here.
Got one here.
There is a new kill leader.
Firing.
Plot twist is a sex offender was him. No, it was not him.
And he's, yeah, and not only is he a sex offender, he's attracted to handsome men with beards.
Oh, wow. I moved in the right spot. I mean, oh my God, that's horrible.
Get out there and bamboozle.
For the record, everybody, the particular interest that this individual has, I do not have any worries. I am safe. Don't worry. Don't worry. People around me are safe as well.
I'm kid. I was kidding, of course. I
Oh, I know,
apologize
I
if
know.
anyone took that seriously.
No, I'm just saying, I think most people probably have the same assumption I do when you talk sex offenders, and the people this individual may be interested in is not a concern here. All right.
This is very strange. I don't know where to go here.
Oh, Jesus, that's you, Skanzi. For a second, I was like,
Hey, Dubs, it's me right here. Don't freak out.
hey, Skanzi, is it you? Hey, by the way, Skanzi, if you see a backpack, could you let brother know?
Find me light ammo.
You know, it's funny you say that.
I need a backpack.
All right, where are we going? You want to go to this jump and get
Moving
the
here.
frick out of Dodge?
Follow me.
Oh, there's a jump over here.
Attention. The kill leader
Evo
has
shield.
been eliminated.
Backpack here. Level 1. Yeah, I could use that.
Every day we're jumpering. Da-na-na-na-na. Okay, that's not quite right, but it was still funny, right? Please? somebody?
I don't know. Fit. No, I don't know, Skanzi.
No? Okay.
I give you a 9 for effort and a 3 for the actual joke.
That's fair. That's fair.
Evo shield here. Level 2. Heavy ammo here.
Not lucky us. We're already inside.
Oh, Jurassic Park, baby. Let's do it.
Closed door here.
Yeah, there's really like no dropping on anyone's head anymore.
No, it's just such a big map. It's like
Yeah.
people will be like freaking chicken and just be like, I'm bored, because there's so much space. It seems. Now I'm sure at some point
They should
it'll.
up the number of teams.
They could. I think at some point what'll happen is that people like will have the hot spots, and then people will just be dropping on top of one another. I think that'll happen eventually. Now I got that song stuck in my head. Damn it, Joe.
Every day you're something.
Every
in.
day we're jumpering. Bow, 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 bow.
R99 here.
Backpack here. Level 2.
Oh, I need that.
A useful tool.
Is that a thing over there?
Treasure pack here.
I need so much ammo. Holy my god. You see light or shotgun? I need it all.
Uh-oh.
Half of the squads have been appropriately eliminated.
Why do I hear things moving?
Seriously.
There are creatures shooting at me
Shooting at you.
or biting me.
Oh yeah. You gotta shoot him back. I can play solitaire. Is there a solitaire on there? I love solitaire. That's like my newest favorite game on my phone. You know, when I'm sitting out doing my smoking thing.
Is that one of you guys shooting?
No, there's people right there.
I'm coming to you guys. Almost dropped a caustic
let's-
trap.
I'm under fire. Recharging shields.
I hit him with my ultimate.
Nice.
New kill leader out there. What a go-getter. Stand back, knuckle clusters firing. Launching me up.
Broke somebody's shield.
Yeah, somebody's red. Should we push over there?
There's another team right there.
Yeah, there is.
Reloading.
Oh, there's a team up here somewhere.
The enemy.
Right there.
The enemy is moving in.
Another squad coming in. Giving my shields a ring. Firing.
They will be bound.
Well, it's a little harder for them to chuck grenades in here.
I hit him with my knuckle cluster.
You got bamboozled. Look at you.
Should I do something stupid, boys?
Nope. 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 Nope.
It'll be fun, though.
Bloody joker over there. Reloading. Spotted one.
Wait, that thing
Are
doesn't
those
go
other
that
teams
far.
fighting?
Yeah, I think so.
Here comes the old knuckle cluster.
Do we want to maybe go over here? No, we
Nah.
have to go the opposite way.
Yeah, we want to bail out and go the other way. We could.
Yeah, let's freaking get out of here.
Bam. Guess I'm running out of ideas.
It's a long ass zip line.
Nice. Prowler nest cleared. Good job, guys.
Hey, good us. Good on
Close
us.
to the ring.
We really
We
accomplished
have 1
something.
minute.
Change posse to here.
I would like an advanced optic if you see one that you don't want.
Rings close. 45 seconds.
I would like more heavy ammo if you see it.
I would like some light ammo.
Seconds before the ring closes. Use it well. Triple take here.
Well, yes, I think I will. C-Dub, do you want a gold
I
heavy
won't
mag?
say no to one.
Some heavy ammo?
Gotta hop up here. Dual shell. 10 seconds.
This is a
Ring
weird
basically knocking
spot.
on the door.
How was the new gun?
Which one? The car?
Yeah.
I haven't actually shot it yet.
Open supply bin
Okay.
here.
I'll let you know.
Oh,
when
there's
I do.
people in this fucking building.
Fire.
Oh crap!
You guys here? You're still back over here.
We're back over here, but I got a sniper. Triple take.
All right. Well, they were in that window
Get 'em
right
outta
there.
here.
Marked my next location.
I bet that care package has some sweet gear for us.
Oh, there's somebody shooting over here.
Someone over there too.
The enemy is in striking range. Another squad is on us.
I need help. I'm.
Yeah, they're freaking all down here.
Yeah, I'm down. I got his teammate down here. He's getting the teammate up.
Yeah, I had 2 people on me.
Moving this way.
Yeah, he's got his teammate
There's
up.
2 coming that way, Joe.
Give him my shield to reach.
Frick.
Yuck.
I used to go by the name Hope, which is something evil.
Shit.
I have to actually pay attention to the challenges now. Use pistols in arenas? What's arenas?
What's arenas?
I'm switching off to New Gal if anyone else wants to use her for a while.
I'll give her a shot. I haven't played with her yet.
This all sounds horrible if taken out of context. I'm just saying.
Like to play with her for a while.
I guess I'll
Yes.
have her next.
Next thing you know, Joe's on my caseload.
He's moving in
Took
across
out
the
a
street
little-
from me.
He got a little too close to the Apex characters.
So I just want to say something. A, because it really needs to be said. It's the only fair thing to say. But B, saying it is very scary because I am kind of, what's the word I'm thinking of?
I don't know. I like where this is going, Scuzzy.
Oh, fuck. Like where you think if you say something it's going to come true. What's the word I'm looking for?
Fulfilling prophecy? I don't know.
Not exactly that. Anyway, the point is, the servers for a launch day are fabulous right now.
Introducing your champion.
Yeah, you spoke
You know what I
too
love
soon,
about
Scuzzy. Gotta say that after tonight. You know?
I'm just saying, like, we all we do
So
is
far,
bitch
so
about
good.
how bad the servers are. Like the servers have been pristine tonight,
So far, so good.
so
yeah.
it's
So-
worth calling out.
Yeah, I mean, so far, so good.
Look at the storm over there, dude. That's kind of cool.
Where?
To the west.
Wow.
What is the word I was thinking of?
Fruition?
Because now stereotypical has come to mind. It's not that.
Oh no.
At least it's not just me.
What are you trying to say again?
Like if you say
Trying
something,
to-
it's going to come true. I'm superstitious. That's the word.
Okay.
I am definitely a superstitious person. Look at
See,
the holes
Dubs,
in here.
jump us
That's
to
kinda cool.
victory, man. We're going to I don't know if there's anything here. I don't know where we're going. A lake?
I'm gonna go
What
to
is
this
that, a
building
hole?
here.
Oh god, yeah, don't put us in the hole.
What is that, a hole? Sounds like a normal Saturday night at Joe's house.
That's right.
Wait, what is that? Is that a hole?
Next ring's quite the trot. Better get a ring on.
First blood. Let us begin.
Don't put us in the hole. What the fuck? Ooh, I like that. I'm okay with that. I like that even better.
Nice. Yeah, I found the car.
Got your triple
Now,
take
what
here,
is-
Joe.
That's a prezi for fusing.
Oh. Oh. You take it.
Backpack here, level 1.
Reckon I could make use of that.
No, that was a misclick, sorry.
Now, what's up with this car weapon?
It's
It's
a gun.
Oh, crap.
It's a submachine gun.
People here.
Jesus Christ, already?
Yep.
How do I get out of here?
They're over by
Jesus.
me.
Can you?
They were over here somewhere.
Okay, thank you.
New kill leader appointed. A new kill leader. We have our target.
Might have seen movement there, but don't quote me.
What's up with the orange bullets? Is that
Orange bullets. What are you talking about?
like the ammo on the car? Is that when you have a hop up or something?
I don't know. I haven't used it enough to be able
Or
to
is
say.
Is it heavy or light?
It is heavy or light, yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't even know what my special does.
They're definitely over here this now.
I think I just wasted my special. I like threw it in the air.
There they are.
Using my Phoenix kit. 1 sec.
Enemy far off. Grenade incoming. Taking fire.
Joker's shooting at me. Reloading.
Someone on that side.
Spaced out. Launching me
Recharging shields.
They're pushing me. All of them.
Behind us, Joe. Or Dubs, whoever that was.
Knocked one.
One down. Only one left.
They're dead. They're all a bunch of busters.
So am I supposed to like karate chop these people with my sword for my special? Is that what my special is? Like,
No,
oh,
your
there's someone else
special.
here.
He's dead.
We put down the last of that squad.
Go, I'm dropping a triple take. It's in here.
RSMG here.
Standing by for care package.
The extra health's in here.
Gotta heal. Taking a knee.
So your tactical is like a snare, basically. If somebody hits it, it slows them down. And I think it does some damage. Your ultimate is it's a portal. It just shoots you across the map. I don't know if the team can follow you though. Maybe we can. We should try test that. I have won 100% of the solitaire games I've played. Nice.
The squads have been disqualified.
I need optics for an SMG.
Yeah, if you guys see any optics you don't need, please let me know.
Sure thing. If you guys see a 301 that you don't need, let me know.
Sure thing.
I think I might go get purple backpack and maybe a purple.
Do you want me to try my special, see if you guys can jump on this thing and, I don't know,
Let's do it.
portal with me? I don't know.
Sure.
Alright, I'm over here.
Moving here.
Yep. Go for it.
Follow me. Tearing through reality.
Yes, we can. But I think the
That's
enemies can too, so
I don't know how far I was supposed to be going.
you can go a decent amount. I like that.
Crafting, but I'm still ready.
Crafting.
Yeah, man.
Oh, freaking poop. Can I portal back? Ring's coming, Skanji.
So am I.
Oh, snap.
It's a family-friendly stream, Sconson.
I am gonna...
Oh.
I'm gonna have to report you to the
Oh, God.
stream authorities.
Oh, God. They're gonna ban him for life like they do all the cheaters.
It's true. Actually, apparently, there was rumored to be a cheater on a Call of Duty tournament tonight, and they're just letting him keep playing. I don't know
Oh.
exactly what happened. I don't know that the guy was cheating or not, but there's some big hubbub.
Uh-oh.
What is that? Oh, boosted loader.
Would you like a boosted loader?
Oops, someone's shooting at me.
Oh,
I think.
were they? Oops.
Yes.
We're not far from the ring.
To put this trident to use.
Give it a bootful.
I'll jump off of this building.
Cheers, mate. This is my stop.
I'm leaving.
Jumping off here,
Looks like it's been looted. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's a fish, isn't it?
Sniper ammo here.
Extended heavy mag here. Level 2.
Still haven't found the 301 that was reserved for me.
Ring countdown.
Is that a fly trap? Oh, it totally is, isn't it? Maybe, maybe not. I'm gonna say it is.
Delivering replicator.
I'm heading up the mountain.
Let's go here.
Master Fishing 2022. How can it be? It's only 2021. Fishing from the future.
He's getting ready for next year.
You know, I'm kind of tempted to try that game. I mean, it's free, right? So why the fuck not?
Extended heavy mag here. Level 2.
I think I would check and see if Hades is still on there, Mike. That's supposed to be an amazing game. I think I downloaded it, but never used the played the damn thing.
I got Star Wars Squadrons for free.
Oh yeah, Squadrons is on there.
Leader appointed.
I picked up last year's Madden game. That was kind of fun until it wasn't.
Use this gravity.
Why wasn't it?
You know, I tried to sign up for, I played their mode where you create somebody and then,
Oh,
you know, whatever. And I'm used to the way that it was on the NCAA game where the only thing you played is your character. So, like, I would always make a quarterback. And so I'd be out there for every offensive play, right? Because I'm the quarterback. And
1 minute and the ring's
I wouldn't be out there for defense because I didn't play defense. And so the games would fly through pretty quick and you could work through it really quickly and it was a lot of fun. But in this one, it's not that way. Whether the guy you created is on the field or not, you're playing everything. So I was expecting to be able to play through a game in 15, 20 minutes and it's 45 minutes per game. So I played through 2 or 3 and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm done.
I'm getting shot.
Oh, that one hurt.
enemy.
Giving my shields a recharge.
Hit an enemy.
There's all kinds of ammo and crap in here.
Is there a 301? Because I need it. Because I ain't got no range.
Not that I've seen.
Sky's about to fall.
Optics here. Close range.
There's a pretty loaded building though with ammo.
Yeah, it is. This is a place to be, yo.
I think that team that was shooting at us is getting third partied.
Good. Serves you right, bitches.
Looks like we're in the next ring. Good.
Hop up here. Dual shells.
Healing up. Give me a sec.
God, there's so much.
Is there any health? If you see health, could you ping me, please?
Hey,
Thank you.
dibs.
Lordy.
But I wouldn't give for a 3x right now.
There was a 2x4.
Yeah, I've got that.
Okay.
I mean, I'll use it, but I prefer the 3x.
Yeah, man, I get it. I get it.
I mean, you want to just stay here for a minute?
Car SMG here.
Oh, these little animals are coming after us.
Why are we in the fucking Jurassic Park place again?
Yeah. Yeah.
How do we always end up here?
I don't know, man.
mean, it's pretty centralized, so that's probably why.
Optics here. Mid-range.
There are a ton of games,
Alright, we're
Mike.
going out.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Round 3. Beginning countdown.
You know what? I'm gonna go get some of these creatures because my next Evo is 44 away. One more.
Recharging shields. Got an extended energy mag here. Level 3.
Not sure if anyone's running energy, but
I am, but I got one already. Thank you, sir.
fine.
G-Dub's over there rocking them.
Not really.
He's rocking the cash
I don't
bar.
think I hit that guy once.
Rock the cash bar.
Closes in a minute.
You shoot through this fence? Oh yeah, you can.
Oh, this looks familiar.
Got a private message from Mike.
I sent you a private message.
I bet.
It's not so much a message. It's a picture.
Oh, that sucks. Pretty sure I just bought that game and apparently it's on Game Pass. That really sucks.
Nice.
Which game?
Golf with your friends. Don't tell them we're private messaging. I mean, it wasn't Mike. It was a different Mike. Not that Mike. Obviously not that Mike.
Already inside the ring, fellas. Next round's on me.
Care package. I love these things. Car SMG here.
They're really pushing that car. Pushing the
Well, it's
car.
about time.
Pushing the car. I don't know. Makes me wonder if it's a piece of shit car. It's a piece of shit car.
Wouldn't mind saying good day to him.
All right, are we heading up the mountain here?
We move this way.
Ooh,
I'm
shit.
staying right
Can we get through that way, Dubs?
Oh,
this way. No.
how are we gonna get through?
Yeah, we're gonna have to go this way, and maybe we can sneak around without getting dinged.
I have my little portal thing. Are we going left or
Okay.
right?
We could go this way.
Not according to the map.
Ring countdown.
Oh, okay. You want it?
Okay,
Okay, no, we can go. We're going
right,
Sconzi's way.
Which is, well,
Too late.
I mean, we'll get dinged a little bit if we go the way that I was thinking. We can go this way.
Joe may
Sconzi.
be able to zip us through too, if you want to try that.
I don't know. Well, I'll give it a whirl, but I don't know if it's gonna quite work like that. Cause we'd have to go like around.
Just get us close.
No promises.
Dubs is just
Oh,
running.
it's just like
Tearing through reality. We're close to the ring. We have 1 minute.
Wasn't too
that
bad.
was okay.
Took one pop.
Healing up.
Anyone have any little syringes?
I do.
May I partake in one?
You're standing on
45 seconds and a nearby ring.
Nice.
We strategize.
That's what she said.
Heal.
it. Anybody hungry?
We're close. 30 seconds.
Oh, they all be over here.
We're gonna jump on them?
Oh god, that seems like a bad
It
idea.
seems like the worst idea, which also makes it the
I'm
best.
gonna take
Go
the
up
zip
here.
line and
Yeah,
I'm gonna go up over here. Yeah,
that's a better idea.
hopefully.
10 seconds, right next door. Easy.
Attention. The kill leader has been eliminated. One squad remains.
One
Well,
squad
there we go.
remains. Oh snap! Ring's closing though, so we kind of gotta go.
That's okay. We're right next to it, and we can jump out of this building easily now.
Moving, brother. Keep the hustle.
I guess I'll just follow you guys.
Shooting. Taking fire.
Optics here. Mid-range.
Here comes the muzzle load.
Taking fire.
He's weak right around this box.
Well, two of us are down. They fucking one-shot me.
Opening the skies.
He literally one-shot me right there, Sconzi.
Jesus.
Whatever.
What was he shooting
What did I
with?
get? I gotta see what I got shot with, because that's fucking ridiculous. Oh, Kraber.
That makes sense.
We have our Apex champions.
Boo.
Well, I got the top 3 I needed with this guy, so, you know, I'll take it. Let me check my challenges again real quick. Survive 20 ring closings in any mode. Okay. Deal damage.
Someone can have this girl back.
Looks like I could use her for dealing damage, so. And I need to deal damage with the car. In heavy mode, it says. Huh. So I need a car, and I need an EVA 8. Alright, let's do it! And apparently I need the car in heavy mode. I don't know. Do you change the modes on that gun?
That's what I was trying to figure out. I think you can. You can change it between the two.
I think there's supposed to be another kind of animal on the island here.
I've only seen those little
The prowlers, yeah.
dinosaur prowler
I thought there was
things.
supposed to be another kind, but I'm not sure. Like they're on the edge somewhere. Change your person, Joe.
I make this look
Thank you,
good.
sir.
Literally, this hair, this face.
You know darn well I was gonna miss that.
Yep.
It's like you could see what I was doing over here. You
Well,
know?
thank God I couldn't.
I had both hands busy,
Gross.
just doing my thing, you know. You know how it is. In between games.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Scrolling on YouTube.
Introducing a champion.
You look great today.
That's an interesting spot over there. Oh, look at that, a fucking spaceship.
Oh, wait. You got
There's just so much stuff we haven't even looked at yet.
you do that. Oh wait, no wings.
Huge ass base thing over there.
Let's see you do that.
Maybe we were there once, I don't remember.
No wings. Maybe flap your arms real fast.
This thing's got like a tilt-a-whirl on top of it. Or a scrambler, or whatever you call it. The island is home to vicious dog-like aliens, prowlers, as well as some rather territorial spiders. That's right, there's spiders. Thanks, Wiggs.
Well, they changed the way, like the launch.
There's one
Like, you can't
there.
go-
There's one here. There's another one over there.
Positioning.
Oh, this is interesting.
Bam goes the boozle. Making contact here.
Evo shield here. Level 2.
Yeah, now we're talking. Let's do this.
I have an arc star.
Getting shot at. Throwing arc
You guys are
star.
up top. Shit.
Yeah, wait, how do I know that? Whoa, I got another.
Oh God,
Bad news. I'm down.
I'm boned.
Making contact here.
Releasing
They're
an
all
arc
three
star.
over here.
Frag out.
Firing on ships.
Reloading.
Reloading.
Got a bad guy.
There's 2 teams there, so I mean we could.
Yep.
They're pushing up over here. Heading that way. They just jumped off. One's above me, I think. Skanzi.
Focus.
To your
Oh,
right.
that guy's.
Invest you again. Taking damage. I'm down.
Yeah, well.
It seems you cannot be
He's
topped.
right here finishing Skanzi, Z-Dub.
Yep, I'm just.
Get him.
There's another
he
team
jumped
just
off.
below as well, coming up the walkway right by where Joe's at.
Yeah, I kind of want to let them get this dude.
Target's right in front of me.
Yeah, let them kill themselves off. Nice.
There's another one coming up where he came from.
The champion was weighed and found wanting. No kill leader. I must confess, it's what I long for.
Target's right in front of me.
Ah, whatever.
Nice try, man.
Nice try.
Joe, I'm gonna need you to not go down like in
I
1
know.
second, like a wet
I
paper
know, that
bag.
was weak.
I mean,
That was weak.
oh,
Well, boys, on that note, I am out of here.
whatever.
Oh,
Honestly.
jeez.
On that note, I'm gonna take my
Yeah.
0 damage game and go.
That's right. That's right.
Oh,
Joe.
Joe.
Fucking Joe. This guy. Skanzi, should I get some? What do you think? Bert, Ernie, or Cookie Monster socks?
Clearly,
you
you're an
got
Ernie kind of guy.
you got to go with Cookie Monster, right?
I'm definitely Cookie Monster.
I mean, there's that. Yeah.
All right. Well, on that that weird, very
Joe,
strange note,
just go.
I'm out.
Joe, you're
So-
strange.
See you guys later. Have a good one.
See you, Joe.
Bye.
Fucking Joe.
Fucking Joe. So I think I'm all set up for Extra Life this weekend.
Nice.
I gotta pick up some food,
Ooh.
you know, because it's
You know
gonna
what
be
I-
24 hours of hanging out. So
You know what I love? Brussels sprouts.
hey, I got some for you.
Fuck. Yeah, I know you do.
I got some cottage cheese for Landmark for Brian. I don't have broccoli for Wiggum just yet because I didn't want to get fresh broccoli in like a week ahead of time. So
Oh,
I'll get
that's
that
the
probably
best.
Friday.
It needs time to
I
age.
should give it a little bit of the brown pieces on it. Yeah, and I got my licorice. So yeah, so we're good there. I think we're set up. I got the wheels and all that stuff set up. So
All right.
yeah, we should be good.
That's Saturday night, right? Into Sunday?
Why don't you come see me after for 50% off Mirage?
Like Saturday into Sunday?
Yeah, Saturday 10 a.m.
I'll probably be there. So Patty and I will do the grocery shopping and stuff, and then I'll stop over.
Okay.
Probably like mid-afternoonish.
Cool.
But I'll talk to her and see if I can spend the night.
Yeah, if you're gonna be here all night, make sure you pick up that parking pass thing I sent it over to you.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I don't know where the fuck to drop in this.
No, Brian got a clue
Why
either.
don't we go? We should go to your mom's house.
Ideal.
Yo, me too. Let's go to the cemetery together, guys.
Your mom makes good cookies, I hear.
There's a team to our right, landing
Yeah.
pretty much on top of us.
And there's a team right in front of us too.
Enemy far off.
Yeah, there's a team landing right where you guys are going.
Round one. Attention. First blood.
Data soon to follow.
First blood. Let us begin.
Placing an independent variable.
Taking fire.
No kill leader. I must confess, my vision is clear. Recharging shields.
Kill leader eliminated.
Go faster! Placing an independent variable. Healing.
Kill leader approved.
This is taking too long. Charging up my shields. Gas trap deployed.
Recharging shields.
Oh look, someone wandered into our safe space.
Fuck. I'm out of shields too.
Throwing. Delivering thermite.
Smoking them.
Back one. There's. How's my ass taste?
Gas trap. I still see everything. Reloading.
We're getting pushed, I think.
Recharging shields.
I have no shields.
1 minute.
I can drop you
We
some.
have time to strategize.
Oh, I found some.
Administering medical aid.
Repairing.
Hit the ejector seat. Shields recharging.
Fuck, I had a Phoenix kit. What was I doing? God damn.
Heal, heal, heal.
Oh, I'm hit. I'm down.
Whatever. Yeah, it was kind of useless.
I switched the wrong weapon when I swapped out for the Mastiff. Which tends to happen a lot, but
1 second. We got this.
and daily challenges. Sniper damage. And I gotta play as Horizon. So I guess we'll play a couple Horizon games, eh? So I'm gonna turn on some music.
Focus, fight, win.
Repulsors, check. Stabilizers, check. Base body, check.
Nice goggles, man.
Death is not mercurial. It's patient. Unlike life.
A song stuck in my head all day.
I don't want to ask.
Oh, it's not anything inappropriate.
No, I don't want to ask because it might get stuck in my head.
You probably don't know what it is, so.
Oh. All right,
Well,
what is it?
I don't know. It's Meet Me at Our Spot by The Anxiety.
I don't know that one. Haha, safe. You know what song I do know?
It's real good.
Womp, ba-da, bop, 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 ba-da-da-da-da. The assassin, the beast wants to go right down there. I don't know what that is.
Where?
Straight down.
Ah, we're going here.
Round and round we go.
I can't hear you. Take the marbles out of your mouth.
Oh damn, Dubs is just going straight in.
Another soft landing.
Good spot. There's going to be tons of loot. Or maybe at least some loot.
Something that resembles loot at least.
Oh yeah, this is the place with the downstairs part. Yeah, there's like a million crates here.
Inside the next ring.
Oh, actually, I should save that because I need a sniper, don't I? God damn it. I see a purple shield. It's waiting up here for me.
Shotgun bolt here. Level 1. I need heavy ammo. First blood. The cycle has begun.
I got some for you.
Something for you. These nuts. Got him. That is my all-time favorite. That will never in my entire life get old. On my deathbed, I'll be saying "Deez," and Patty will look at me and I'll say, "Got him." That'll be my last words. Got him.
That'll be my last words too, because she'll kill me. You know, I'll be dead long before then, but you know.
Oh, you won't.
Yes, I will.
Don't say that shit.
Yeah, it's the truth.
I don't want to hear that talk. It's expressly forbidden.
All right, fine.
Don't make me come over there and spank you.
Oh God. Well, in that case.
That's not what I meant to say. That's what came out, so we'll just go with that. Oh, I'm caustic.
Still looking for a sniper. I've got a 2X.
Nothing will get past me.
Yeah, I'll take whatever you don't need.
Evo shield here. Level 2.
Two X on me.
I'm coming.
I've got a 3X right now, but if I see a sniper, I will be swapping out for that. So, if you see a sniper optic, let me know.
Will do.
Shield cell here. There's a new kill leader. Just another insect if you ask me. Heavy ammo here. I will take that.
Here's the perfect spot for a wee watching. Knockdown shield here. Level 2. Optics here. Mid-range.
I can use that.
Oh, thought I could jump through there. Somebody died not too far from us. Someone died right over that way.
Shall we head this way, darlings?
How do you know?
Incoming.
That's my passive.
Ideal.
Tells me where there's a nearby death box.
To do some crafting, dears.
This guy's from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles group.
Is he?
do need to go this way.
I'm going the other way because I want to find out where the fuck this this thing goes.
Oh, the zip line?
Yeah. I gotta see where the zip line goes, y'all. Ooh, it's like a water slide without the water. Yeah, y'all should come down here.
Champion's no longer part of the data pool, darlings.
Phase tear ready.
Top half. Anything's possible when Reed's not trying to kill me. Extended energy mag here. Level 3. Car SMG here.
Seeking optics for an SMG.
Looking for a 4x8 if you see one. That's kind of cool. I'm a fan. I don't know if I can get back up on that zip line though. Oh yeah, you can. Oh wait. I'm not the scar person, so it wasn't that somebody died up there. That's where the spiders are. You can see the red spider on the map.
Mm-hmm.
That spot has my attention.
Aye, and we'll join you.
Yeah, they're right over here. The spiders.
Yes.
You guys going spider hunting?
I'm going care package first, but
Superior position. Heavy ammo here.
oh, shots.
Bad guy, outside our orbit.
Sniper.
Shields recharging.
Eliminate the enemy. Disregard. Move this way. I'm under fire. Shields are
Taking fire.
Oh, god damn it.
Were they still far away?
focus. Do not let them
There's multiple teams up there.
Shields are recharging.
tearing away.
Bad guy, outside our orbit.
Administering medical aid.
They're pushing our way.
There's a wee nupty. Spotted what we science folk call a baddie.
Healing my wound.
I'm under fire. Reloading.
Reloading.
Shields are depleted. Recharging.
One pushing. Coming around this way.
Let's shift our orbits that way.
I see him.
Fling an arc star. They're shooting at me. Grenade deployed. Recharging my shields.
I suspect we'll find something here.
Taking fire.
Rejuvenating. Recharging my shields.
Recharging shields.
Being shot at.
Taking fire.
Getting shot.
Being downed.
Fucking A.
Recharging shields.
I'm under fire. Shields are depleted. Recharging.
Frag grenade.
God damn it, he pulled me out into the fucking... Yeah, that's dumb. You're fucked.
Enemy on me.
Nice play.
Assist me. Assist me.
Nice. Nice try,
Weren't that
man.
good.
No, they really
Our
weren't.
teammate
I'm pretty sure I got the shotgun damage I needed though, or the sniper damage. Yes. Well, chat, what are we thinking about season 11 so far? The map is super huge. Maybe it just seems huge because we're not used to it, but it definitely seems huge. Hello, Smokey. A lot of interesting areas. A lot of high-low kind of stuff. Like they raise and lower the levels, which I think is cool.
There's research afoot.
That's what she said. Exactly. The jump ramps are kind of cool versus the jump towers. Very interesting. Probably going to be less of an issue with people, like, because you get shot down on the jump tower going up a lot. So that's not going to happen on these jump ramps. So yeah, I don't know. Interesting. What do you think of this season so far, Dubs? What do you think of the map?
I like it. It's just gonna take some getting used to. It's just it's just gigantic.
Yeah. I don't know that it is bigger than Olympus, but it definitely feels bigger than Olympus.
That's for sure.
Zero G, it's the only way to travel.
First blood.
Oh, well, that was a nice find.
What'd you find?
Gold armor.
Nice.
First thing I picked up. Okay, that's a weird thing.
It's not gold armor, but I got purple armor.
Nice. I don't need you now. I think I need the car if you see that thing laying around.
Level 2. How do you use that?
All right, there's the car.
Hit standard stock right here. Level 2.
I don't know why I'm going
Where?
this way.
Yeah, we're going the opposite way from the circle.
I know, I just wanted to chop down these trees. I'm just checking out the map, man.
The beasts await us. Death box here.
Light feet, darlings. The ring's closing soon, and we've got some serious ground to cover.
There is a trident over here too. Shit. Trident's gone.
I'm gonna take it.
Yeah.
Half a minute. Ring is near. Taking a moment to recharge my shields.
10 seconds remain. The ring is close.
My ultimate is ready.
I am out for the evening. All right, Wiggs, thanks for hanging out, bud. Have a good night.
Take care, Wigs.
Thanks for the links. Appreciate that.
R301 here.
I wanted, but I really need to use this gun. How do you change between the weapon ammo types? I wonder.
I need a backpack.
I don't know.
Extended light mag here. Level 3.
Optics here. Close range. This. The rewards in that care package could be a deciding variable.
I still have not found a backpack.
New kill
Car
leader.
SMG here.
I must confess.
Backtrack here. Level 1.
Optics here. Sniper.
So I wonder if it uses all of one ammo and then switches to the other, or
Phoenix kit here.
Good question. I don't know the answer.
oh, you can hit B and it switches. Interesting. Okay.
Why would you want to though? Like maybe faster fire rate?
I guess I don't know.
R301 here.
Boosted loader.
Oh, so glad I came in here.
Evo shield here. Level 3.
Oh, you got some gold.
I love gold! And I love your sounds.
Bless me with sight.
I need a hop up. Boosted loader.
Scanning the area.
Alrighty.
Observing that spot over there.
Evo shield here. Over here. Level 2.
Extended light mag here. Level 3. Need a wee rejuvenation.
Next ring is far. Victory is further still.
Replicator entering orbit, dearies.
Backlight here. Level 2.
Oh. That was sorely needed. Oof.
Yeah, I'm almost tempted to go back and craft in the middle of the storm at this point, in the middle of the ring.
Half the squads remain. We will win now. Open supply bin over here. Never mind.
Beat you to it, Smokey.
Marking our surround. Let's go this way. I bathe in the blood.
Is he shooting at the creatures or what? Must be.
Yeah, that must have been what he was doing, because I didn't hear a single shot back.
Yeah, neither did I.
The next ring's quite a trek, and we're down to 45 seconds.
It's not like shooting at that's going to do me any good. I have a gold shield.
I know, same. I mean, it could give you some ammo and
Some
upgrades.
loot, yeah.
Only 30 seconds remain. The ring moves.
I could use some ammo, actually.
What kind?
Shoddy.
Okay. If I see some, I'll let you know.
I need light ammo. I need heavy ammo.
You like that?
10 seconds remain. The ring is close.
The ring is moving, polite fighters. No one is inside.
care package.
Marking our surroundings.
Shot's not far away.
Mm-hmm.
Right up over the hill, actually.
Yeah. It's kind of what I was thinking.
Should we hit the jump? Well, you're gone.
Subject spotted. There.
Okay.
Do a little gatekeeping, because I'm right here at the edge. And at least some of those guys are not in the circle.
Target spotted. In combat.
Round 3. Beginning ring countdown.
Getting shot at. Deploying a variable.
Reloading.
Recharging shields.
Replicator being delivered.
Incoming replicator. What a marvel of science.
Recharging my shields. All Father, give me sight.
Grenade flung.
Recharging shields.
I think let's head back to the buildings we were at.
Let's shift our orbits that way.
Well, maybe not.
We're being attacked by 2 different squads.
Battling the enemy. Reloading. I am taking fire.
Shields recharging.
Noxious gas deployed.
Healing up.
Recharging.
Spotted. A second squad is firing at us. Reloading. Shields are recharging. One.
Healing my wounds.
Placing gas trap.
Enemy out the way.
I'm taking fire.
Enemy spotted.
Taking a moment to recharge my shields.
They were getting rocked by that team up the hill.
Healing my wounds.
Eye sharp. The ring's near.
Target spotted.
Firing.
All Father, give me sight.
Shit, I wish I had a grenade.
Reloading.
Enemy spotted.
10 seconds. Ring's close.
Spotted a subject.
We
So
should
what's our
go.
plan? Yeah.
Use the gravity cannon there.
I think that's a terrible idea because we won't have any control.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go.
We should head here.
Marking our surroundings.
Those care packages likely shift the delta in our favor.
Enemy spotted.
Champion eliminated.
A champion has fallen. It was their time.
There's still people back there.
Someone traveled through here recently. Preserving this area. The hunt begins. Moving in here.
Shit, I'm down.
Reloading. Last one down. That completes the triumph.
I will assist.
Coming.
He's getting me. They're gonna keep sniping at me though.
I have fallen.
Shooting at me. I'm using a Phoenix kit.
They're just gonna push us.
Nice try.
Yeah, you too.
Thanks. That's gonna do it for me, though.
Yeah, me too. Been fun, man. So far, I'm enjoying the new season.
Yeah, I like the maps.
Cool. All right, man. Have a good night.
Thanks, you too. Thanks for
Thanks.
letting me hang
Yeah.
out with you.
Anytime.
All right.
Bye,
I'll see
man.
you tomorrow.
Alrighty. Bye-bye. Hey, Chad. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you hanging out, enjoying some Apex. Big Mike's out too. Always great to have you here, Mike. I'm so excited for Saturday. Part of the reason I want to get off here, I wouldn't say early, but early-ish, is I want to try to chill at night and hopefully feel better, because I gotta feel better for Saturday. So thank you everybody for being here. Again, let me throw that Extra Life link in the chat. We've been talking about it a little bit tonight. We've been talking about it for weeks now, but we're going to be doing Extra Life on Saturday starting at 10 o'clock Central Time. So if you have not checked out the page, make sure you do that. And make sure you stop by on Saturday, 10 o'clock Central Time. I will hopefully be back tomorrow at 7 o'clock Central Time, PM. Depends how I'm feeling, but I should be all right to be here. And then we'll probably play more Apex. I don't know. At some point, we're going to get back into New World, but I think right now, probably sticking with Apex in the new season. So, again, thanks for being here. I appreciate you being here. I hope to see you all tomorrow night. Sending all my love to all of you. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.